Pinche Sports.
It's in the beat. Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Garza, and tonight, along with me to talk about some quarterbacks, along with me to talk about some NFL teams on the NFC Western side of things, it is my boys, Humble Hater James, and of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Milton Win. How's it going, fellas?
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Puro Pinche Sports.
Greetings, my two fellow Patriots.
That sounds good. Thanks, man. That makes me happy. Appreciate that. I'm going to show you enough respect and not call you a cowboy. Okay, because I like you.
Is that respectful or disrespectful?
That is respectful, right? It's disrespectful to the team, or respectful to James. I hold James up here. All right, just saying.
I appreciate it.
This y'all's year, though.
Don't say that. We'll get to that team when it's time to talk about that team and that division.
Sure.
Which is not in the program today, because today we'll be talking about the NFC West. Today we will be talking about giving you our top 15 quarterbacks entering the 2026 season. And so for anyone who has any questions about that, it's simple. We're going to tell you where we think these players are, why they're there. We'll debate amongst yourselves and see, do we agree? Because I'll tell you what, 1 through 5, I feel like we're going to agree. Right? It doesn't matter. It's like it doesn't matter where they're placed. They're just as long as they're the top 5.
Yes.
6 through 15, that's where the questions begin. That's where the mockery begins, and that's where we're gonna tear each other down. And especially if you got some weird hoe in your top 10 when he shouldn't be.
Whoa.
Well, then we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. Can't wait.
But my brothers in Christ. Obviously we did just have July 4th celebration. We did have our independence. Obviously, we're having World Cup fun right now. But overall, I just want to hear from y'all before we start into things. How was y'all's week? Was it a blessed time? Did you ever give me a positive news before we go into the sports chat?
I didn't do absolutely nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I relaxed.
That sounds good.
I just put my feet up, man. Yeah, just put my feet up, man. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy some good FIFA, a little bit of sports game. That's about it.
Yep. I second that. That's all I did. I relaxed, and that was good. Been working a lot, so the relaxation felt very, very, very good.
Absolutely.
Host, what about you, dude? Come on.
I've been enjoying just the World Cup and all the good stuff and the good, the bad that comes with it. But, yeah, just to say, man, being out on the road, driving 10 hours a day, gives you a little tired. So, no, definitely good relaxation weekend with the family nonetheless. But, all right, fellas, let's get started. We're going to talk about the NFC West. We're going to kick it off with the worst team last year, and that is the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals no longer have their star-studded quarterback. They don't have Kyler Murray. They got Jacoby Brissett. They have Carson Beck now. It's disgusting how you say it. Marvin Harrison Jr. isn't your wide receiver 1. It's Michael Wilson. Trey McBride is still there. That's the good news. The bad news is they have like 20 running backs, and you don't know which one's RB2 because they drafted Jeremiah Love. He's the instant one. So no James Conner movement yet. Don't know how his recovery is going. Tyler Algier wanted to be RB1, stays RB2, 3, 4. Who knows what?
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
But nonetheless, Milton, let me start with you, brother.
Please.
How are we feeling about the Arizona Cardinals heading into the 2026 season? Is it a great season for them coming up? Are they going to be able to turn around? They have a new coach, Mike LaFleur. Jonathan Gannon's been dismissed. But now we got a new era in Arizona. Is this going to be a good era, bad era? What are we thinking?
Well, I think it's too early, to be fair to Arizona, because I think all of us might poop on them. So to be fair to Arizona, it's the long-term strategy. I can see some, green. I could see some light at the end of the tunnel. It's just, it is a long-term strategy. I see pieces on this team that I absolutely love. On the defense, Walter Nolan, I expect him to become one of these threats on the defensive line that kind of spark this year. I saw a lot of good film last year, and I think he's one of the big ones that'll have a spark. The defense as a whole is probably going to suck, but Walter Nolan, I see positives. Offensively, I see a lot of positives. Just depends on who's throwing the damn ball, because Jacoby Brissett wants a contract for whatever reason. So I don't think that's going to happen. So to answer your question, it's not their time yet. We'll talk about, what we think about their record, but it's not their time yet. But there's some positives, especially offensively, I can see in this team.
James, any good movements on your end? You like what you see with this team? They brought in Nathaniel Hackett to be the LC. Nick Rallis is a DC for the team. Do you find anything interesting coming out of Arizona this 2026 season?
Let's just say this. I won't put anything past nobody. Some coaching change and changes does spark life in a team. So, just looking back recently, you take a look at what Detroit did when they got Dan Campbell. You take a look at what Seahawks did when their coach, and then you look at Chicago and the turnarounds they made. These were teams that were kind of like dead in the right for a while. Seattle had their success with the Legion, but they died off after that, after everybody left. So, yes, this team is what we would consider to be as of recent, but like he did say, there is you have prosperity in certain prospects. Like, I was big on Walter Nolan. I was hoping Dallas took him because we needed a DT forever. But I saw him coming out of college. The kid is a physical specimen, man. He just moves bodies. So I like their young cornerback core. We were highly of Will Johnson. We haven't spoke of him in a while, but they got him. You know what I mean? They still got Buda Baker leading the troops. And then when you speak of offense, like you said, you got Trey McBride, you got Jeremiah Love, you still got Marvin, who you hope to make that leap. And it's a quarterback-driven league, so hopefully Carson can be that guy. Jacoby Brissett is a glorified backup. I mean, he comes in, he does his job when he needs to, but he's never sustained it enough to become a QB1. So hopefully Carson can learn whatever he can from him, and maybe they just run off a few games, and then you just see a glimpse of hope. But it's going to take a little bit for them to get going, and once they do that, sky's the limit. Anybody can get hot at any time, but as of now, this is a number 4 team in that division.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they're going to struggle. They're a great candidate for 0-17. Just depends on how the new coaching system is going to work with there. I like the Mike LaFleur. I like the Mike LaFleur edition, but I don't like the Nathaniel Hackett edition. I think that Nathaniel Hackett is going to be the worst thing for that team.
Dude. What did he cut? If funny, what would you say? Trivia question: what offense did Nathaniel Hackett run last year? Trick question: he was running a defense. That's how bad he was on offense. All right, they kicked him out of the offensive room and said, "You know what? You're probably good at reading defenses. Let's try here." And now he's Mike LaFleur's assistant. And to be fair, not to poo-poo on Mike LaFleur, I love his brother, but Mike LaFleur as the offensive coordinator in previous years didn't always do so hot, okay? Unless he had a good offensive team, mainly a quarterback, and he doesn't this year. So I do – Jose knows I'm very conservative when it comes to 0-17 because, James, you said it. Honestly, anything can happen on any of these games, right? So, but looking at Arizona's schedule, fellas, which I guess we will, hey – I feel
do they play Dallas? Let's just put it out there. Do they play Dallas?
Nah, man. Even Dallas, even with y'all not having a secondary, in my opinion, means absolutely nothing for this team. I think who are they going to guard?
Listen, when we were supposed to be riding hot, we lost to them. So
I remember this. Yeah, that was sad.
That was terrible. So
yeah.
But
yeah, Nathaniel Hackett, terrible move. And I don't get that at all, Jose. Nathaniel freaking Hackett. That's absurd.
Which is funny because I don't know how much y'all know this. He was actually originally supposed to go to Miami and become Jeff Hafley's new quarterback coach. But then 2 weeks later, Mike LaFleur snagged him away to be the OC. I'm sorry. I understand y'all all work together in Green Bay, but shut the fuck up. Find someone new. Find some fresh minds, someone better. Like
loyalty.
Why are y'all bringing with you a defensive analyst because he wasn't good enough to be an OC anymore? Just for what? You want a short stint in Arizona? Is that what we're doing here? Because that's what it feels like.
Let's go get a check.
Let's all eat. That's it. Loyalty.
It's pretty disgusting. Their loyalty is pretty disgusting. All right.
I agree.
So how about this? We don't need to spend that much more time with Arizona. Jeremiah Love, good luck to you. They're gonna wear you out quick.
Pray he gets a full season.
Right. Well, praying, right? Especially if you draft them for fantasy. You know, I didn't, but not yet. But maybe in a different league I will.
Yeah, that's a different. That's you're gonna make me go on a tangent. How high he's going in fantasy drafts? People are stupid. People are stupid, man.
He's going as early as second, third round.
Second round, y'all are idiots.
But it's because people want to strike fire. You never know. If
I know. Right.
You get a decent quarterback. Oh my god.
Right. But man, the competition is just too much. Algier, James Conner, Benson. He's going to be RB1. I agree.
Look at all the people that got Ashton Genty last year. Look at all the people that got Ashton Genty last year. How well
I was so happy.
And he had no competition.
Yeah. I was so happy to see that, though.
He had spurts.
I was happy to see that.
All right, so let's break it down. Let's predict the 2026 Arizona Cardinals season. So we're going to go one by one for fairness. I'll start it off, Milton, then James. We'll go in that order. And then from there, we'll see what the final prediction score what final season record we got for them. So, all right, ready, fellas?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, week 1 at the Chargers. I got them taking an L.
L. I'm sorry.
L. Oh, sorry.
No, it was me, Milton, and
David. Gotcha. James, come on, man, get it together. All right, redo it. I'm just kidding. Loss.
Definitely a loss.
All right. Okay. Week 2 against Seattle. I got that as being an L as well.
Yes, blowout.
Yes, loss.
All right. But week 3 at San Fran. I'm going to go ahead and give it another L, 0-3.
Yes. Very bad loss again. Probably embarrassing.
All right.
Loss.
Week 4 at the Giants.
Ooh, this is.
I'm gonna go with a loss. This is 0-4 for me.
0-4. The average loss of 16 points. Go ahead.
Oh my God, James, you got the upset.
Hey, I got the upset. I'm taking the upset, man. I don't because we don't know. It's we don't know if Malik Neighbors is gonna be back, and if he's not back, who is their wide receiver 1? Slayton?
No,
will they need one? Who will they need one though? That's a good question. Counter question.
They brought in Juju. They brought in OBJ. They brought in Braxton Berrios. They got Calvin Austin. They got a depth of a bunch of wide receiver 3s and 4s. I think they'll be okay.
Right. Calvin Austin will eat up. Max Melton is going to get about 2 touchdowns put on him. That's what's going to happen.
I'm going with the upset. I feel like that could go either way.
Okay. All right. I like it, James. You don't believe the 0-17 curse. I love it. All right. Week 5 against the Lions. Ooh, I think we're all froze there for a second. Or just me. I'm going to go ahead and give it an L. Sorry. I was just trying to make sure I'm not frozen.
No, we're good. Am I good? We're
good.
Yeah. A loss. 20 points minimum.
Yeah, this is 21 points. This is 21 block.
This could be 40. This could be 42-0 very instantly. Okay, guys.
Yeah, very fast.
All right. Week 6 against Myles Garrett and the Rams. Give me an L.
I feel bad.
This might be this Jesus. Whoever's quarterback in this game.
Just on real quick, Jose, we'll get right back into it. think about the defenses. You got the Chargers. We don't really know, but Seattle, San Fran, even the Giants. Yeah. The Giants defense looks nice. Yeah, Detroit, if they're healthy, and then the Rams. This is terrible. This is terrible for a good offense. NFL, I think it's rough.
NFL is not happy with them.
Okay, so everyone's got a loss for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and our boy Cody's in the chat. He says 0-16. Well, it'd be 0-17, but I trust what you're saying, Cody. I trust what you're saying there. All right. Week 7 against the Denver Broncos. Give me an L for that
Jesus.
One. Right. Are you seeing the trend right now, James? This is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's not fair.
They have to come out of this on the good side. This has to be a walk in the park.
There's a bright side at the end of the road, but until then, I don't think we'll see one.
Yes,
so
right at the end of the road.
All right, so another all L across everybody.
All L's.
Week 8 at Dallas.
James, go ahead. I'll say sorry.
L. Even I'll give Dallas that W right there. L for Arizona.
Yeah, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb combined 350 yards.
I'm giving them the L too, but my God, we just know how to blow these games.
That's a fact. It's not Jacoby Brissett this time, though. I mean, might be. You know.
Maybe exactly. Gardner Minshew, I bet you, is going to be the starter.
Hey, if you're their first win of the season, oh my God, James, we're gonna roast the fuck out of your team.
I'm gonna be so mad.
I don't think Caleb Downs will allow it, but you know.
Yeah. You gotta hold it down.
Yeah. No. Hold it. Yeah.
All right. Week 10 against the Rams. Another L. 0-10 for me.
0-10. Agreed.
Is it the Rams or is it the Seahawks?
Oh, Seattle.
Sorry.
At Seattle.
I forgot. Week 9 at Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
I got an L. 0-9.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right. So week 10, L against the Rams.
Yeah, they're not going to win any division games again. Yeah. They didn't win any last year. They're not going to win any this year either.
They're begging for something. All right. Week 11 at Kansas City. L.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Mahomes going to be back. He's going to be pissed off. Yeah.
But we got newly married Travis Kelce. I don't know how intrigued they're going to be into fighting.
Yeah, even if they got K9, he might go for 300 on his own.
I'm saying, man, yes. L. No matter how you put it, get the third string tight end. He's going for
Kenneth Walker that week in fantasy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, you're welcome.
By all means necessary.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Right.
Week 12 against the Washington Commanders. Now this one might be a sneaky win, and because this is at home, I'm actually going to go ahead and be nice and give them the win against Washington here.
Oh, wow.
I can't. So I think they're going to lose this game. I hear you, and I did wrestle with this as well, Jose, but Washington, at least defensively, they did a lot that I like. Not secondary-wise, but they, as far as stopping the run, I think they're not going to get ran over again. But no, a loss for me.
Yeah. I think Washington wins this on defense. I'm not happy with what they look like on offense. Don't know who their running back one's going to be.
Well, I'm just praying that Jaden Daniels is healthy this year. That's really the tough part. I don't know where he's going to be at week 12 until the season. You know what I mean?
Yep,
that's true.
We just need to know where he is at because, my God.
We definitely know they're not going to have Brandon Ayuk. So.
And it's either going to be Bill or Rachaad White as RB1 for Washington. So,
and if they utilize Rachaad White correctly, hey, Rachaad White is nice. Not as a pure runner, but if they utilize him correctly.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go Commanders.
You're going Commanders?
Yeah, I'm going to go Commanders.
Okay, so me and James got 1-11 at this point. Milton's at 0-12. Very kind of you, Milton.
I'm conservative, right? This is crazy.
Before going into bye in week 14, week 13 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Give me an L for Arizona.
Slaughterhouse.
All right, so after the bye, week 15 against the Jets.
Hey, the sun is shining.
After a bye, too. What you think, Jose?
I think they're going to go back to losing again.
Dang it.
I think the Jets will find something. I mean, the Jets have been okay this offseason. They've been better this offseason way more than Arizona Cardinals. So respectfully, like, there's just nothing I see the Cardinals doing. This is going to be one of those Aaron Glenn running down the field like, oh my God, we won!
You're funny. Okay. I think Aaron Glenn's going to be fired by then. But because of that, I think the Jets are going to, lose this game.
All right. James?
First win for the Arizona Cardinals.
I think it's a second one. Because who's the Jets quarterback?
Gino.
And Gino's played in Arizona a lot recently when he was in the NFC West.
Yep.
So he knows that's the scheme for the most part. He knows most of the guys he's played up against. That's 2015. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals pull this out. I don't like the Jets. I don't like what they look like on paper at all.
All right. James is giving them the second win of the season. Oh, the Jets did just win the draft, right? They got 3 first-round picks. I don't know how well they're going to work together, but we'll see. Yeah. All right, Week 16 at New Orleans. I think they're going to get shucked. So give me New Orleans winning this game against them. What about you, Milton?
I love that, man. That is such a good phrase. I actually have them going on a 2-game winning streak, beating New Orleans in the Superdome.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Yeah. I think they're going to be like, oh, okay, Arizona. And then the coach is going to be like, oh, what a game plan. Okay, they're coming about now. That kind of thing.
Nah, I don't see it happening. I'm going Saints.
All right. So Week 17 against the Raiders. Man, this Raider team is still going to be trying to get it right. But at the end of the season, they're going to spank the Cardinals still. So give me Raiders to win this one. So, Milton, what about you?
Yeah, likewise. I think the Raiders, by this time, I don't think they're going to be really good necessarily, but I think by this time they're going to kind of figure out their identity, especially Clint Kubiak with the offense. So, yeah, they'll beat an Arizona team.
Yep, same here.
All right, final week of the season, Week 18, against San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be tricky because you don't know where the Niners will be at this point. Right. If you believe they'll be ahead at this point, then they can take the loss this week. They don't care. Right. Hurt their draft stocks, whatever. But by the way, I have not jumped ahead and predicted these games in advance. I haven't looked at San Fran's schedule. So without looking at it, without knowing what's going to be for San Fran until the next topic right now we do, I'm going to go ahead and say Arizona loses this game. They'll finish 1-16 on my books.
Okay.
Milton?
I got them losing this game. I think it's going to be a meaningful game for San Fran, considering the other 2 teams in this division. And, yeah, they're going to lose this game. San Fran's actually going to play them and probably beat the brakes off of them. So,
all right, James?
I'm right there with Milton. I think the same thing. You got 2 other juggernauts. You can't afford to lose no games if you're trying to win, establish playoff positions, home field advantage, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
All right. So for this Arizona Cardinals 2026 season, I have 1-16. Both Milton and James have 2-15. Such sweethearts. Look at that.
That's good. This is good stuff. And all the Arizona. There's no Arizona fans here, but all the Arizona watchers.
They exist.
This is a unbiased, honest conversation here. I mean, if you hear the names that y'all have to play, I'm speaking to Arizona fans, this is crazy. I feel bad for you. Remember, Jose, when we sucked and then we had the toughest schedule and we still sucked. And I was like, what? Why did we have a tough schedule when we sucked the last year? What is going on? The year before last year, of course.
Right.
The Arizona fans, just know, like the Patriots, there's grace on the other side of these belts that you're taking. So hopefully y'all can turn it around. Drafting a good quarterback.
Here's a problem. They've sucked forever. They are the poverty franchise.
They literally are.
They are because at least with New England, they had structure. The owner knew what he wanted. He got what he wanted. And so he got it done. Arizona, they don't know who they are.
If I had to make any trade with New England's history, it would be for a gracious owner that y'all have with some intelligence.
Yeah,
Jerry is the best. Jerry is the best businessman, but my God, when it comes
my
to
owner deserves to be in the Hall of Fame too, fellas.
Yeah, I think if you put Robert Kraft or Jerry Jones for different reasons, this team would not be a poverty franchise. I'll say that. I will give respect to Jerry just for that.
You know what?
I think he'll do a better job than this.
If Jerry Jones let Stephen Jones buy the Cardinals, I think they could freaking do a lot better than what the Cardinals have done the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Absurd. For them boys, the one thing they will do is draft, but they ain't gonna let nobody coach.
And just for everyone knows, the Cardinals have the 30th easiest schedule. That means the third hardest schedule of the season.
Right. Okay, I was I was saying, I was just going to ask. I was like, man, what's their strength of schedule? They got to be top 5,
bro.
This is atrocious, bro. Like, it's like great defense after great. One thing we do, you will see the best from Carson Beck if he gets the start. You will see him learn something.
Oh, he's
gonna have to learn how to read defense.
Well, let's move off this garbage. Let's go ahead and talk about a team that we believe that most likely we might see in the playoffs next year, and that is the third place NFC West team from last year, the San Francisco 49ers. Now, obviously, good Lord, you don't know where they're going to be. You know, they got the little electrical station nearby, probably causing everyone's legs to go out. But they did get a Mike Evans. They did sign a Veridian Lowe. They did go ahead and get Christian Kirk to beef up the wide receiver room. Robert Jones is in the house now. He's no longer with the Cowboys. He's a San Fran man. And they also got low-key, sneaky good corner Jack Jones. You know, not everyone loves Jack Jones. I love Jack Jones, but that's because he used to be a Patriot.
Jack is solid.
So Jack Jones and Nate Hobbs. So they beefed up the corner depth, which they needed. Well, they have good 3 corners though: Stout, Green, and I forget the other brother's name.
Was it Lenore?
Lenore, thank you. He's the best one, honestly. So they have 3 studs, and then they beef it up with Jack Jones, Nate Hobbs. Greenlaw comes back, fellas. Yeah. I know we don't know about Greenlaw yet, but he played best in San Francisco. Defensive line help, and like Jose said, the wide receiver room. Christian Kirk, sure, he's not a big name, but he's a real good depth piece for sure, especially for a guy like Brock Purdy.
Good slot for I'm the wide receiver.
Right, exactly. Go ahead.
Raheem Morris got his ass kicked out of Atlanta, but he instantly got a job over in San Fran as a DC over there.
Oh my God.
So he found a perfect. They found a perfect home, perfect person to replace Robert Saleh.
Yeah,
so obviously they didn't have any first round picks because they traded back multiple times.
Right.
They did get a wide receiver in Stribling from Ole Miss, so that should be a nice touch up right there. And they exactly. And they got Romello Height DE from Texas Tech. You know, Texas Tech kids are fucking rolling last year, so everyone's ready to see how they go. Mac Jones is still the best, probably backup quarterback in the league right now. So Brock Purdy gets a little, ingrown toenail or something like that. Mac Jones is right there to play.
Don't hey.
But Milton, go ahead and talk to us about the San Francisco 49ers. And
for sure.
What do you like about them for this season?
Everything that you said, because a team that all they dealt with last year was terrible injury after terrible injury. Yet the stats aren't going to show it. And fellas, I know how kind of Jose's kind of turned it around a little bit with the Brock hate. Like there's at least some, not hate, just not love, like myself. But we see what Brock actually could do with like him running for his life. He actually was doing off-platform throws, tight windows. Of course, he made some bad throws. I mean, it's freaking Brock Purdy. It happens. But he played very, very well for a guy that was considered Avengers only or bust. He proved, I think, even just a small period, he was hurt, fair enough, that I'm not saying he's worth the money yet. I think this year will show if he is or not. But it showed that he's not just a one-hit wonder, I need the Avengers, that's it. So that's the huge positive. Everybody at least is coming back healthy. I mean, we keep forgetting Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, the 2 best defensive players on the team, the best linebacker in the NFL, and the top 7, top 10 pass rusher. Let's just give it take. I love everything that's happening for San Fran. The only negative is what's happening within the division. You know what I mean? Like they did all these good things, little small, minute. Mike Evans. You didn't mention Jose Dallas. I don't know what the hell y'all were thinking with Osa going over there, right? Solidifying the defensive line because the defensive line needed some depth. And so everything that San Fran did, I mean, I absolutely love. If there was a negative, it would be there is a question mark with pass rush. Michael Williams got hurt. They were hoping that he's going to take a leap. They got a couple other pieces, as we talked about, and Nick Bosa's coming back. So I think that's going to kind of neutralize, and they'll be back as one of the top 10 defenses. Their interior defensive line kind of sucks too a little bit, though. But that's it, I would say.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dallas, someone from Dallas going over there. I thought you were gonna be like, "Oh my God, they got Matt Eberflus."
No, didn't Osa Ighoduvisi, didn't he go over there? Right?
Yeah. We traded him for something.
Y'all got D Winters. D Winters, you got that's a good another young, nice piece. I'm assuming since Dre Greenlaw came over, they're like, all right, well, we don't need him anymore. You know what I mean? But that's a good piece for Dallas.
Yeah.
James, how are you feeling about San Fran, bro?
Man, like I don't mean to piggyback so much off of Milton, but he's spilling the truth over there. But it's just my main thing with them is always health. It's never. I don't have an issue with their play style, their players. They consistently play with effort. It don't matter who's on the depth chart is on the field. Like they give 110%. Like you saw Ricky Pearsall really take a leap after seeing the field with no Brandon Ayuk. Jennings did the same thing. Hell, the kid that they picked up, the rookie they had behind George Kittle, he was out there showing out. So, and you saw Mac Jones play with life. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't the greatest QB, but when Brock Purdy got hurt, he played with a lot of effort and kept them in a lot of games. So if they can just stay healthy, man, you're going to see it. Like you say, like Milton said, you're going to see a resurgence in their defense. They added pieces. We gave them a deep tackle. They drafted very well. You get a vet in Mike Evans. So, I mean, George Kittle is already a hard one-on-one target to play defense against. And then if you get a healthy Christian McCaffrey that can skate out of the backfield, man, Mike Evans is going to have a field day. And so is everybody that's playing behind him. So it's really going to, like you said, the money's on Brock. Like, can Brock stay healthy? And can he make the right reads? I trust Kyle Shanahan. He's always going to have them in position to play well. Excellent play caller. Their DC is top 5. So it's going to be interesting. This is one of the better ones out of the NFC East for sure with the three-headed monster of the Rams and the Seahawks. So it's going to be a good fight to look at.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously one of the big things that I see from San Fran is that they're going to be still contesting for the first place seed coming out of the NFC West. I don't think they're going to like lay back, and just because all the moves that the Rams did and how successful Seattle's coming out of last season, I don't think they're just going to lay back. I do think that, as you said, James, if they can just stay healthy, this team functions very well, a good oil machine. They're coached really well. They know how to find their replacement coaches very well. As long as Kyle Shanahan's not chewing out the DC for whatever reason, and they got some beef or whatever. I think they're pretty much in a good spot. My only main concern overall is going to be Brock Purdy. Can Brock Purdy take him to the promised land yet again? He has taken him far to at least 2. Is it not 3 NFC championship games? 2, right? Just 2? 2. So he's taking him to a Super Bowl. There's a very good possibility that even though this is not the Avengers this time, this is not the 1-2 punching bag. We don't know what Kittle's situation is going to be because he tore his ACL in the playoff, or his Achilles in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's out.
They have high hopes that he'll be able to play, but I'm like, that's a year-long injury. Nobody I feel like I get modern medicine's doing so well, but I think losing Kittle is a big piece still, despite the fact that they are still very well coached. So, how long can Christian McCaffrey's wheels last the whole season? That's another thing too. As long as they can utilize the weapons they got, because I understand Jawan Jennings wanting big money. You didn't get it, so you left. Cool. But you got Mike Evans. That's a great steal for a legend, for a future Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Kirk is not a pushover. He's a really good wide receiver 3 while you're developing still Ricky Pearsall. So I do think there's a lot still going on there. And even then, you drafted a rookie wide receiver. So I do think offensively and defensively, they'll be perfectly fine. One thing, though, we still talk about all the time, O-line. You got one guy you trust, and you got everyone else. And Trent Williams, my God, he's like 100 years old at this point. That's how old he is as far as linebacker, offensive lineman for this far. 37 is like 100 in NFL.
I would disagree. The offensive line actually is pretty good. Pooney's outlier. He's doing really well. The right tackle, McKivitz, he did very well. They were just injured last year, so it didn't really show.
I like the Robert Jones signing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, he'll be a better he'll be a better guard than most other guys have been there. So I think they'll be okay. So we'll see. Any other final takes before we go to schedule prediction, guys?
Only thing I want to hype up is this is for fantasy people. Well, I shouldn't say this because you freaking, especially you, Jose, you're going to snipe me anytime you can. Let me just say it. So before Ricky Pearsall got injured again, he was leading the team in targets. James kind of touched on it. He was showing that he could be a number one receiver. he was doing his damn thing, very surprisingly so. And then he got hurt, and then of course, that kind of stopped everything. But people, I think, aren't really honing in on Ricky Pearsall. Like, they're thinking, they got 2 older wide receivers, Mike Evans and Christian Kirk. But you're forgetting about their rookie, like you said, Jose, but also Ricky Pearsall, when he was healthy and on the field, he was acting like the true number one. So also to your point, Jose, it is a good point. Like, George Kittle not being there is a negative, but I will say one of the most efficient quarterbacks, period, which we're going to talk about later, is Brock Purdy. And in the red zone is Brock Purdy. Last year, he was pulling rabbits out of a hat every chance he could get. The only issue was he didn't have that reliable target other than Jawan Jennings. And so with a big body like Mike Evans, we already know with red zone threat, I think it's going to be it's a bigger addition than I think people are giving it credit for. That's all I got.
My last thing is, man, listen, I promise you, mark my words, Funges is going to make a name for himself without George Kittle on the field. Okay. Mark my words, he will be one of the best tight ends in the NFL. I'm putting it out there. I'm telling you, man. The kid was making plays, bro. Like, sure. I really think he's going to be the perfect replacement for, like, George Kittle. Say he wants to retire, because like I said, that injury is no joke. But sure. I did see something weird about where George Kittle lives. He has like a at-home rehab facility, like, built on his property. So, I mean, I think that could probably speed it up because he believes in that international medicine stuff like that. So he bought that recovery for himself. So, I mean, he might be back sooner than later, but I think y'all will see great splashes from his backup for sure.
All right. Love it. Can't wait to see it. And speaking of fantasy football, I mean, my championship title reign in one of the leagues I'm in, it's heavy right now. I do have to start defending it this Saturday at their combine, so that'll be fun. But yeah. I mean, I'll be looking to collect more of these and Milton, all the money possible.
Is that coming from your neck of the woods, sir?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure.
His differently. No. Okay, yeah. Let's go to predictions now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we should.
We should. What is going on?
Let's go ahead and predict the 2026 San Francisco 49ers schedule. All right, say more to fellas. Actually, let's go reverse it. James, Milton, and myself. Let's go ahead and swap it up that way. So week 1, it says at LA Rams, but it's actually in Melbourne, Australia. James, what do you got this game? San Fran at Rams.
L.
Woo!
L.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
Loss.
This just the fact of no Trent Williams and a healthy, jubilant Myles Garrett.
What makes you say no Trent Williams? He should be there.
He's gonna be a non-factor. You got Myles Garrett coming off the edge.
Whoa!
Myles Garrett is gonna eat.
Right.
Not
on Trent. Not on Trent. Not the entire game. Okay, we'll see. I can't wait.
Go crazy. Myles Garrett is playing on a team that has a chance to make a Super Bowl run. He's going to come out there on steroids. Like,
it doesn't even have to be Myles Garrett. You can, that side has got Byron Young too. We'll talk about it in a bit, but Byron Young's a beast too. Like,
you added Trent McDuffie. You finna put Trent McDuffie on Mike Evans. Like, dude, this game is gonna be. I think this is gonna be one of the games that'll be lopsided until the 49ers figure out their scheme. Like, I truly think this is gonna be one where the Rams gonna get off early because they got something to prove because they felt like they should have lost last year. So I think they're coming back with a vengeance. They put once again in the offseason, they went all in, and they made some great additions. So I think with the additions of Watson and McDuffie and Myles Garrett, their defense is going to be exciting. Like, you already know what you're going to get on the offense. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's a no-brainer. But I think this one, the 49ers, they're going to have to take one on the chin this one.
Right. Milton, what'd you say?
A loss. San Fran's going to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that, honestly, it's also week one. You got to travel overseas. It gets a little annoying. But, yeah, I think this will be a tight loss. I don't think it'll be like a big blowout or anything like that. I'll say go 3 points. All right. Week 2 against the Dolphins.
And they get their bounce back. And they get their bounce back. This is a dub for sure.
They'll get it back. 100% they're going to win this game.
They'll dominate this team very easily without hesitation. Yeah. Get your popcorns ready for that CMC H-Chan battle. All right.
Feel bad for H-Chan.
We talked about it a little bit. Week 3 against the Cardinals.
Dubs.
Yeah, dubs. Big dub.
Dub as well. Oh, fun matchup right here. Week 4 against the Broncos.
Yeah.
So, James?
I'm going Broncos in this one, fellas.
Okay. I think it's matchup wise. Oh man, James took a long time, and I think anybody that gets this game, if you're not biased, it's a tricky one. So I think opposite of James, I got San Fran winning this game. They're going to be at Santa Clara. They're not going to be at Mile High. So I'm going to lean towards San Fran.
I've been talking about it all off season. I don't think Denver's going to be as good this season compared to last season. Right. So give me San Fran to come out on top on this one.
Yeah.
Week 5 at Seattle. Week 5 at Seattle, James.
I'm going Seattle. Seattle playing at home. This won't be no pushover win. It'll be tight. I think this will be a close game too. Divisional foe. You know each other very well. Everybody healthy. Well, probably minus Kittle, but this will be a close game. But I got Seattle taking this one.
Yeah, likewise. I think the top 3 are going to split their matchups. So I'm just going to lean towards whoever the home team is. So Seattle will win. San Fran loses.
I love the mindset y'all are having, but I'd rather go with the mindset that the away team upsets the rival at their home. So give me San Fran beating Seattle on this one. Week 6 against the Commanders.
Dubs.
Yeah.
Dubs it is. Unanimous. All right. Week 7 before the bye week. It is at Atlanta.
I think it's trickier, but Jose kind of knows why. I do think they'll win. Well, I think Atlanta offensively, we've been saying this for the last 3-4 years. This offense is absolutely crazy if they had the right offensive scheme. And I think Kevin Stefanski, 2-time coach of the year, will bring exactly that. He loves to run the damn ball. Okay. And guess what? You got Bijan. You got Bijan. Drake London, when it doesn't, like, people will say, oh, if it's Michael Penix, it's Tua, blah, blah, blah. He had bad quarterback play last year, and look what he did. Okay? I don't care.
I will say I am a Drake London hater. Like,
whoa.
The way I despise Jalen Brunson, I despise Drake London. No, I'm just saying, I'm being honest. No, I'm just being honest. Like,
it's a light skin thing. This is crazy. I don't like this, James. I don't like where this is going. What are you doing right now?
If you're light skinned, I hate you.
Just say it. Just say it. What is going on right now? Oh,
no.
Go ahead.
With Drake London, the hate was before. I actually respect him a lot more now because he's treading that DeAndre Hopkins thing where he hasn't had a great quarterback, but he has still produced every year. 100%. He's gotten better. So I agree. Just a lot of respect for Drake London, like especially after this last season. He went bananas.
But yeah, I do think San Fran beats Atlanta, though. Also, real quick, James, just so you'd see why I'm a little hype on Atlanta. I can't wait till we get there. But them keeping the defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich, I can't think of his name. He was for the Jets for a little bit. I think that was a super great move. So I also like that. Their defense is just going to get better. But yeah, San Fran.
I hope so because the team is nice.
I'm going with the upset. I'm gonna go with Atlanta winning this one at home over San Fran. I think they're gonna find methods and ways with either Tua or Penix. I think they're not gonna heavily rely on the quarterback. I think they're gonna rely on small short passes. They're gonna find Kyle Pitts somewhere, but Bijan's gonna be the star of the show.
And they better find Kyle Pitts. They get him a bag.
Hey, just because they give him a bag don't mean they give him anything else. They don't give him the ball. They don't give him a touchdown.
I think they will. What happened? Harold Fannin last year, right? Kevin Stefanski feeds his tight ends. That's why he got paid. Stefanski saw him in practice, said, "Hey, what are y'all doing?
But
you better pay this man.
But have you met the Falcons quarterbacks?
I get you. I can't wait till we go to NFC South. We'll talk about it there.
All right, we'll be there in a few weeks. All right, after the bye. Week 9 against the Raiders. James, where are you at here?
Dubs. Are you writing this down? Because I ain't really writing this down.
Nope.
Well, I got them winning.
The Arizona was easy because I can tell you we weren't going to pick a lot of wins. This one, I'm not keeping track. That's on you, Papas. This is what editing is for.
Okay, good job.
All right. And we all agree on dubs. So that's what I'm going to go with. We're all agree on dubs. All right, week 10, fun matchup at Dallas. Oh, James.
Oh, this hurts one too. San Fran and Green Bay. Real quick, James, before you answer, which team do you dislike more, Green Bay or San Fran?
Yeah, which one do you like least getting the belt from?
I didn't say that part.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I would, and if I had to choose more, it's San Francisco.
Okay.
Reason being, my very first Cowboys game was against San Francisco, and that's when Colin Kaepernick and Vernon Davis went crazy. Like,
shout out.
So
that was a good time.
Shout out early 2010s.
Yeah, that was a good time.
But it's just without being biased, man. This I feel like this game can go both ways. It can go both ways, but it's really going to tie into coaching and how well Dallas adapts to the new DC. And this is halfway in the season, so I mean it's going to say a lot. But just knowing us, we find ways to lose, man. So I'm going to go San Fran, but I'm praying for the reversal in real life.
Yeah, we know. Milton?
I actually, you okay? This is good. I have San Fran losing against Dallas. I think Dallas will finally make it work offensively. Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and Dak's going to get the ball at the end. Brock's going to be cheering. Minute 20 left. Boom. George Pickens. goes. Something crazy happens. They lose.
I hope so.
I'm gonna be nice. 35-10. I'm gonna be nice. 35-10.
Damn. I mean,
35-10? Wait.
Come on, man.
You get the belts. It's gotta be the belt, bro. Like,
we lose 35-10?
Yeah, you get the belt.
That's crazy word.
you get the belt. I'm being kind.
Siri, record this.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm the only one. All right, I'll take it. All
right. By the way, James, the best way to track, what the records are, just check how many losses you got so far. I think you got maybe like 2 or 3. Milton's probably got about 2, 3 himself, maybe 2, and I got 2. So I got 2 so far, so I'm good. All right, week 11 in Mexico against the Vikings.
Yeah. This is a trap game for me. I say Minnesota's going to win. Mexico, I don't trust it. Minnesota.
Mexico is little fan friends. Shoot, you see their fans?
Well, that's a good point. You know what? You saying that kind of pissed me off because that is very true.
I'm sorry.
That is very true.
Fred Warner's going to pop in that Viagra pill and he's going to go and get that W and his Mexican roots. And the Azteca, bro. What the fuck? You ain't losing that Azteca, bro.
That is so funny. Damn it.
No, that is the home game, bro. Like,
that's
one thing I will say. Dallas and San Francisco and Mexico City, that's like a home game. Like,
all right, I take it back. I have that's such a I did not put that in account. I'm a switch a team that I had San Fran beating. But so I got them lose. I got San Fran beating Minnesota in Mexico.
Okay.
Y'all talked me into it. That's a good point.
You're welcome. Week 12 against Seattle in Levi Stadium. Jameson?
I got the Niners winning at home.
Yeah, likewise.
And I got them losing at home against Seattle, per my logic earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
So now week 13 at the Giants.
That's a dub.
Yeah, I agree. Giants, not. I don't think they're. I think San Fran's too good overall. Yeah.
Even at full strength, I got them beating the Giants. They'll just get out coached.
I don't know. John Harbaugh's there now. We'll see.
Right, but we got to remember who he brings.
This ain't Lamar. This ain't Lamar. This is Jackson Dart.
If it
was Lamar, I would be a whole different story.
This frustrates me so much. I can't wait to talk about the NFC East, but just know the Giants have I think can be a historic defense, and they bring a guy in Denard freaking Wilson. Who the heck is this guy? No offense. All right.
That's true.
He sucks. That's what he says.
And I'll agree with everybody. I'm going with W for San Fran. Right. Week 14 versus the Rams. James, where we at?
I still have them losing this one. I give them their 4th loss. I don't think they beat the Rams.
Okay.
I think they get
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I think they win. Me and Jose are probably again, we're just opposite. I think home team wins. You think opposite.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's 13 weeks after the first meeting. Everyone's a little more worn down, beat up. So it's 125 games. So I'm assuming this is a 3:30 game for us.
Right. Early.
Oh, and then they got to settle up for Thursday Night Football that week. All right. Well, go ahead and give me the dub here for San Fran.
Okay.
And so week 14, Thursday Night Football against the Chargers. You don't got to travel far, James. You just go to SoFi.
Yeah, this is a good one. I think it's a bit close one.
You know what?
I think they still get over the hump. Oops.
Go ahead. Say it again.
I still think they get over the hump, even though on a short turnaround. I have them beating the Chargers.
You know, Milton, I'm going to reverse my week 14 pick. I am going to go with the Rams sweeping the Niners for the season. And the reason being is because I think they'll be saving more energy for that Thursday night football game. I think they're going to play conservative against the Rams. So I don't think they want to show up the whole book, the bag of tricks just yet in case they see them in the postseason. So I think they'll take the L there against the Rams, and then SoFi Stadium becomes San Fran City, and they go ahead and win that one.
Well, that's reasonable logic, so fair enough. I'm in opposition to you guys. I think the Chargers, because it's short notice, I think opposite of you, really, Jose. I think they're actually going to want to beat the freaking Rams. It'd be probably smart not to, but I think they're going to really want to beat the Rams, and short note, the Chargers are going to take advantage of that.
SoFi will bleed red that day, I'm telling you. All right, week 16 at Kansas City.
My goodness, this is a tough schedule.
At the end, right? Yeah.
15 easiest, by the way.
Right in the middle, right.
Healthy Patty, healthy team. I just don't like what the Chiefs did with their defense. So I'm leaning towards San Fran with this one. Offensively, they have weapons, but I just don't like what they got on the opposite end. Lost a few pieces, so I'm giving a nod to the Niners.
I got the Kansas City Chiefs actually winning this game.
Yeah, the Chiefs own their number for whatever reason, so I'm going to go ahead and give the Chiefs the dub here. But that will be their final loss of the season. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Go ahead for week 17, James, against Philadelphia.
I feel like Philly has a defense to stop them. I'm gonna get a nod to the Eagles. This will be their 5th loss of the season for me. They'll lose to the Eagles, and then that'll be the last one.
Okay. Yeah, I got them. At first, I had them beating the Eagles, but then, I don't know why, but I changed it, and I went ahead and said they'll lose to the Eagles. So that'll be their 6th loss for me, and that'll be the last loss they got.
Yeah, and I got them beating Philadelphia. I don't see them losing to them really anymore because I think by then Nick Sirianni probably won't be in the coaching seat anymore.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you're consistent. I respect that.
All right, and that leaves week 18. By going by what we said earlier, this is all win easy for all of us.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that, does everybody know what the records are? Top of their head?
Yep.
I'm something in 5.
James got him 12-5. I have them going 11-6.
I think I got them 12-5 as well.
Okay. Yeah. I thought I was going to be higher. All right, fair enough. I like that. Good. Oh, it was last year. You didn't believe in them, but I told you, it's an easy schedule, dude. They're going to freaking make it.
And their injuries had stuck, I would have been right.
Yeah. Well, they did, but they got away with it because they're easy schedule. Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
They could deal with it. Yeah, I agree.
Everyone talks about the Patriots' easy schedule, but look at the
a lot of teams made it. Yeah, a lot of teams made it because of the easy schedule.
The Niners will have the 15th easiest schedule this year.
Right in the middle.
So, however that makes y'all feel. Yes. All right. We're going into the second place team from last year. That will be the Rams, the newly all blue, get rid of some yellow LA Rams. My God, what powerhouse moves they make by trading a 1st, a 5th, a 6th, and a 27th third for Trent McDuffie. Then they gave away their second year defensive end Jared Verse, a 27 first, a 28 second, and a 29 third. That could be turned into a first if Myles Garrett is traded to an AFC North team, which I doubt it will, but we'll see, for Myles Garrett. And then you go ahead and make one of the most baffling, saddest, pathetic looking trades draft picks in the world in Ty Simpson. QB3 as of right now, by the way, if you don't know. So, but other than that, my goodness, the Rams are red hot favorites to win it all. Not really much has changed too much as far as them. I mean,
no,
they got Cliff Kingsbury as the assistant head coach now, so they added that. Robert Woods is retired, and he's now an assistant wide receiver coach. But so there's really not too much going on in the coaching changes there. They kind of kept everything structured, but for what we know, this might be Matthew Stafford's last year. We're going to keep going on that route every year. Now that he's an old man and he's got his MVP in his ring, so we'll see how it goes. But fellas, how do we feel about the Rams 2026 season?
Who speaks first?
Go ahead,
Whoever.
James. You got it.
I think it's win or bust. You put all your eggs in a basket to make critical changes, to give up picks. You know, you gave up some youth. Just trying to hone it all in and go and get you one. I like every addition that they really made, honestly. I thought the draft pick was kind of atrocious, but to say the least, man, I think just really showing your players and fan base that, like, you guys are all in and you're really trying to get it done. You find a way to get Matthew Stafford to come back. You got one of the brightest and nicest head coaches in the league, and they just ready to put it all together. So, like, it's really on them. It's like if they want to win, they got to go out and take it. They got all the pieces to get it done. So they kind of have no holes in their game. So it's up to them to win it all.
Yeah,
Well,
I would agree. It's Super Bowl or bust. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead, Jose.
Yeah, you really don't got much to say at all. They're coming off a season where really it was them or Seattle that could have won the whole thing. Whoever came out the NFC Championship game was going to probably win the whole thing. And Seattle just got it, by hook by crook. They won the whole thing. This year, the Rams, they came in hot. They said, fuck them picks one more time. And yeah, man, fuck them picks was right. They look scary as hell. I mean,
yeah. Jesus.
As long as you stay healthy, as long as you can stay coordinated and no one's playing a hero ball or anything like that, this looks like the team to beat. Next year's Super Bowl is going to be in SoFi Stadium. The Rams last won their Super Bowl in SoFi Stadium, so they're looking to repeat that one more time. So we don't got much more to say about it. Let's go ahead and just break down the schedule and let's see. Yeah. Do we think they're scarier than what as everyone thinks they are? So remember, check your losses because that's really the best way to go by this team.
Especially these teams, yeah.
So let's go ahead and predict the 2026 Los Angeles Rams record. Week 1 in Melbourne against the San Francisco 49ers. I believe we all currently have a W for Week 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So in this order, we'll actually go ahead and do Milton, James, and then myself. So we'll go from here. So Week 2 against the New York Giants.
It's going to be a dub for the Los Angeles Rams.
Dub. Week 3 at Denver Broncos. This is going to be a highly anticipated matchup early on in the season.
Yeah. So I think because of everybody's going to be healthy, I think Denver secret weapon is going to catch a lot of people off guard. A lot of teams, I got Denver winning this game at Mile High. It was probably at SoFi, probably not.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I too will be sticking with the Rams with this one. I don't know when or if I'm going to pick against them at this point, guys. I'm not going to lie with you. Don't know if this will be the perfect season, but I'm scared.
No. Come on, Dolphins.
Oh my God! Right. All right. Week 4 at Philadelphia.
They will win that game. It'll be Philly.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
All right. I will go with the Rams as well. Week 5 against Buffalo.
So that's a tricky one because the only way the Rams lose is against certain style of defenses. And Buffalo, I don't freaking know what they're going to be. Defensively, I have no clue. So I'm just gonna say screw it. I got the
It's
Rams.
Monday night.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is prime time. This is prime time. This is Monday night. This is when the lights are the brightest.
If y'all in the chat, go ahead and tell us what you think, because I know the Rams is going crazy.
Going against Josh Allen, like on
prime time. Yeah, he's gonna eat no matter what. That don't
crazy.
mean they're gonna win though, right?
Yes, that's exactly. That's what it is. Like, oh man, but they are playing at home.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go Rams, man. I just think that Buffalo don't have enough to defend, but you can never count out Josh Allen.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a 5-0 start for the Rams.
Yeah.
All right, week 6 against the Cardinals.
Yeah, we could skip.
All right, unanimous decision. Week 7 at Raiders.
Feel bad for the Raiders. They're gonna lose. Very bad.
Yeah.
Ashton Genty's actually gonna do his offensive line got better this year. It's gonna look like last year. We're talking Braden Fisk on the line. Like, that defensive line is Puna Ford. Oh God, it's gonna be disgusting.
All right. Yeah, I agree. They'll beat the Raiders. No problem. Yeah. All right. Week 8, SoFi Stadium Civil War against the Chargers.
Yeah, that's a win. They're gonna beat the Chargers.
Yep. Dope.
Upset alert. Chargers win this one.
Respect. Okay. Didn't expect
the O-line for the Chargers are healthy. They fight off Garrett and Bryden Young. They're able to give Justin Herbert enough time to pull it off. Give me the underdogs to win this one. That's the upset.
That is laughable to think.
I like it. If the tackles are there and they're healthy, that's a good point. I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it with Myles Garrett, but Slater's the man. Slater's the man.
Amarian Hampton, baby.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. That's how you beat a pass rush. Good point.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Round and pound. I like it.
Week 9 at the Commanders.
Yeah, that's a dub. 100%.
James?
Dub.
All right. I'm giving a dub as well. They come back on that one. Week 10 at Arizona.
Skip. Yep.
Skip.
Not even worthy.
Decision. Yep.
Not worthy.
After the bye, we're going all the way and fighting Green Bay Packers.
Ooh,
yeah,
is this Thanksgiving?
It's probably going to be cold, right? So that's where I'm a little at odds.
SoFi, not at all.
Oh, it's not at Green Bay. Right. Okay, yeah. Easy dub. Easy dub. Jordan Love's cool, but he ain't that cool.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams will kill Jordan Love, and at this point, the Packers will be eliminated from the playoff contention.
Oh, man. Keep on holding on to that, dude. I respect it. I like it.
Solid argument. I know. I love it.
I didn't say that. Go ahead.
All right. I believe this is also Monday Night Football, if I'm not mistaken.
Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Thursday. Prime TV, baby.
Good Lord. Oh, yeah. Prime Video. You're right. I guess that's what my birthday will be this year. It's on Thursday. I get to give me Rams versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Week 13. What do we got?
Yeah, I got the Rams winning. Kansas City, James, you said it. I can't wait again to break down AFC West. This Kansas City's defense, I don't care if Spagnuolo's back there. This defense kind of sucks. It's going to suck. All right? Go ahead. Yeah, the Rams win.
Yeah, I got Rams winning.
I, too, will go ahead and have the Rams winning. This is the epic mustard versus ketchup matchup. Love to see it. But just like last time, I think mustard will win, even though mustard is disgusting. All right. Week 14. We already talked about it, but let's do it again. Week 14 at San Fran.
You know I have them winning. So I got San Fran winning this game.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all got the sweep.
Yeah, we got the Rams on this one. Yep. Are you changing your mind now?
You should.
Yeah. No, I'm going sweet, man. I got the Rams winning.
All right. I'm sticking with the Rams as well on this one. Week 15, Dallas Cowboys. Milton?
Yeah, this sucks for you, James, because, again, only way to beat the Rams is with either a fantastic pass rush, or B, a very, very good secondary, mainly a corner room that can guard the two a-holes that we're going to feast this year, right? And y'all don't have a corner room. Y'all have good safeties. I love your safeties, but you have no corners. Sorry. Dallas is going to lose this game. The Rams are going to win.
Yep, that's true. I agree.
Yeah.
Only way we win this game if Dak Prescott plays in Jesus level.
Like back and forth. It's like back and forth.
It's gonna have to be one of those games where he just goes crazy throughout the air. So, but yeah, I got the Rams taking this one.
All right, week 16 at Seattle.
Week 16 at Seattle. I have them losing this game. I have them splitting with Seattle.
Yeah, this is the one. This is their first loss, their first and good healthy loss that they take
on Christmas.
Man. Yeah, man.
What a Grinch! Just kidding.
I mean, you gotta lose. You rather lose sooner than later. You know what I mean? So you can get that bounce back. You can lick the chops. You know what I mean? They've been flying high all season. So
this game is on Christmas. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5 days after Dallas.
I switch it. I got them losing against Seattle another game. Not Christmas. Sam Darnold's not winning on Christmas, fellas. I'm sorry.
Sam Darnold's going to deliver the best Christmas present ever.
I will agree with the Rams winning this one. At this point, I don't know what's left of Seattle. So we'll get into that in just a bit. Okay. Week 17 at Tampa.
Yeah, they beat Tampa. Tampa has no secondary either. Yeah. Zion McCullum. Uh-oh.
Excuse me. Hey, I like their young stud though, Benjamin Morrison. He's coming around. I think.
Right. He is going to be nice. Safety again. Their safety room is pretty good as well. They're not not for Puka. Who's going to guard Puka? Okay. Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams on this one. So final week 18 against Seattle. At this point, honestly, with the records that we all have right now, they don't even need to play this game. They're not going to try. They're not going to try.
That makes more sense on why I have them winning now. Okay, good. Okay, that's cool. Cool, that's fine. Seattle wins just by default. Let's just say that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have the Rams going 14-3.
James, who you got winning the week 18? And what's their final record?
Yeah, I got the Rams winning, and that'll put them at 17-1.
16-1.
Oh yeah, 16-1. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, with the bye week. My bad.
I will have Seattle win this one because the Rams are not going to try. They've already locked up the NFC first place. Sure. This will put them at 15-2.
Okay, that's kind of a good truth. I'm the low end. That's for a team that was so good. Going through the schedule defensively, teams wise, it's good teams, but defensively, it's like, man, who's gonna stop this team? Who's gonna stop them? It's really hard to pick that. Seattle, San Fran, Denver are the only defenses that really are, at least personnel wise, that can do something. Still doesn't mean they will. So that's right.
At the end of the day, these are all hypotheticals, man. We don't know what injuries are gonna play, what players are gonna just take a leap of faith to start going crazy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got rookies that show up out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. You've had your Odell Beckhams, your Puka Nacuas, so something or anything can happen. So
of course.
Well, let's get into anything can happen as we move on to the champions of last year's Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks. They've said goodbye to Clint Kubiak. He is now off to being the Raiders head coach. Mm-hmm. They've actually said a lot to the coaching staff because a lot of them followed Clint Kubiak as their run coordinator, quarterback coach. They all left. They've promoted some guys from within. They've brought in Zach Orr and Josh Bynes. So we'll see how it goes. They've replaced Kenneth Walker III by drafting Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame, their RB2. which surprised a lot of people. But a lot of college analysts believe that he would have been RB1 if Jeremiah Love and all that wasn't there. So who knows how true that is? We'll find out this year because Zach Charbonnet tore his ACL during the playoffs, so he might not start this season, or he might not be able to play for the most part. So we'll see how that goes.
Right.
We like Mike McDonald as a head coach. He's done very well for himself.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of questions you got going on with this team now that Brian Fleury is the new OC for the squad.
Yeah.
So Brian Fleury comes out of, he's
the Shanahan. He's a Shanahan.
He's a Shanahan guy. He's been all over the place, but he's never been like the guy or an OC before. This is his first OC position. So this will be interesting.
Interesting. A nice word. That's a nice word.
It's a nice word. Milton, I'll be honest with you. I don't like this squad as much as I liked them last year. And I do think they take a very heavy step back compared to last year.
Completely agree. Now, James, you'll be the one to settle it because people that look at my background, people that know Jose, are going to say these hating ass Patriot fans. Right? They're still salty. And some of that could be true.
But I will honestly side with y'all because I don't know how you Sam Darnold is your perfect balance of like, don't give me too much, give me just enough, and I'll take care of the rest. Like,
right,
you're not asking him to be like an Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, the guy that's gonna go out there and make all his own checks and mics and stuff like that. He's gonna run the play to the T, and he's gonna throw the ball where it needs to go. But his perfect balance came, I think, from Kenneth Walker's ability to run the ball and keep them even killed. And to let a guy have the season that he's had just walk away blatantly without even trying to re-sign him is crazy to me. So I agree with Jose that they take a step back. I don't know how far because I do think they still have weapons. I like them talent-wise at the wide receiver and tight end positions specifically. I still think they have a nice O-line. I think the defense is still scary, man. Like they're top 5 undoubtedly. Like probably top 3 if you.
I think that's what we agree on. I think we all agree on the defensive side. It's the offense.
Yeah,
losing
I just think losing K9 is crazy.
I think it's.
I don't know about the OC. I don't know about the OC part. I didn't know they lost the OC, but I know for sure.
Now, I agree with you. I agree. I think both of us agree with you as far as K9 being a big loss because I don't think they had to pay him too much either. But I think a huge aspect is Clint Kubiak. Clint Kubiak, Jose, you've heard me praise this brother for the last 2 years. So Clint Kubiak, I believed in, and going to Seattle, I didn't believe in Sam, but you're going to get the best out of Sam when you deal with a guy in Kevin O'Connell and then Clint Kubiak. So, but even with that, he was very streaky this last year. We can't forget he had over 20-some turnovers. We can't forget that. True. Like I know in the playoffs he didn't make the mistakes. That's the coaching aspect of it. And like you said, James, Sam doesn't suck. So I'm not don't nobody hear what I'm not saying. He will put it where it needs to go as long as everything is structured. Everything is the best case scenario. Sam Darnold can do exactly what you need him to do. But when things start failing and you need to rely on him, which they're going to have to this year, I disagree with you like their wide receiver room. I don't. JSN is nice. Cooper Kupp, we'll see. Their tight end room, I agree. I like the 2 tight ends, AJ Barner and the other brother. I do like that.
I think what should see more of the number 2 role.
Shahid. Right. I forgot about that.
And then they got the kids from where did they get the kids from? Was it Colorado State or
was it Bobo? Jake Bobo?
No, I mean not Bobo. It's the Horton kid. He's a speedster.
Horton. Right.
Yeah,
he's right.
So if he takes that step forward, you know what I'm saying? Like if they move him up a little bit, let him see the field with those 3, I think there'll be a nice little a nice little trio, him, Shaheed, and Horton.
But you do need a running game, though, right? Because
But
otherwise,
at the end of the day, you got to be able to tote the rock.
Right.
The other
if
two
you
teams
don't,
can.
I don't.
Right.
And that's the thing. I don't like. I get what just everyone's saying about K9. I mean, we all love K9. K9's a great RB1. He was heavily disrespected in Seattle. He knows that he was never going to go back. Even if they offered him enough money, he was not going to go back. Yeah. The problem is that you had a two-headed monster with him and Zach Charbonnet. Zach Charbonnet would be able to punch it at the 1, 2, 3. As long as he's within 5 yards, he's right there. He'll punch it through. This year, you might not have him. I don't know what his status is going to be for most of the year. Jadarian Price is an okay running back. I don't know if he was worthy enough to go for the first round. This feels like when Kansas City drafted that one guy in the first round. And it was kind of like a bust, but he's like 3 titles with them.
Was it Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Yeah, there you go. CH.
Right,
right. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Right.
That's what Jadarian Price feels.
Okay.
And I get that he is coming out from being the number 2 behind Jeremiah Love, but there is things to this. There's a reason why no one was talking about Price as a first-round guy. Mm-hmm. And so them going for a reach, maybe it's because, like I said, they don't have the running backs that they want, so there's going to be a little bit of trouble. So we'll see. It's the offense that I'm more worried about for this team than anything. It's not the defense. The defense is going to be great. They're going to be studs as always. But the offense, guys, hear me out. O-line's good. I'm not going to say nothing bad about the O-line because I like the O-line. So they surprised me last year.
Right.
It's good.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't like the Patriots in the postseason offensively? That's the Seattle Seahawks this whole season. Plus what with JSN. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel is what
respectfully, it does. Respectfully, it kind of mirrors. If you really look at it.
Do you know what you got in your running back room? Because we didn't know. Apparently, we have Travion Henderson. We didn't use him. We have freaking what's his name still freaking being an RB1. So I don't know. I'm wondering what Seattle's gonna do. Maybe they'll go and be a threat again. But right now, I don't feel it. I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared. So let's go into the schedule. Let's go ahead and predict the 2026 season for the Seattle Seahawks. And I'll go ahead and start it off. And I'll let Milton go last. I'll be first, James will be second, and Milton will be last. I'll kick it off. Week 1 against New England, L. Dead serious, L. As soon as they got AJ Brown, L. You can go against me. It's fine. You won't hurt my feelings.
I know, but I kind of agree. Because I didn't know they lost their OC. So that's a big deal. I'm gonna go L2. Because you're playing a prominent defense.
Yep.
We got Gonzo over there, baby.
Yes, I think the Seattle Seahawks will lose their opener and their ring stupid ceremony. And all of that. Also, real quick, nobody said this as a negative. Their pass rush, I know it's a committee pass rush, but losing Boye Mafe, that is a kind of key loss. Like he was honestly the best winner as far as pass rusher on the team. And they didn't replace him. I think the team, again, defensively, they'll be fine. I don't think they'll be top 5. I think even not Kobe Bryant, but Bryant, the safety, they replace him with what? Bud Clark in the draft. That's not going to be immediate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's going to take some time.
But they're going to be fine, but just not that great, in my opinion.
As a head coach, I think they're going to next man up mentality for those guys. So
the defensive identity's there. So, I agree with that. But, they'll lose to New England first game.
Yeah.
All right. Week 2 at Arizona. That's a W.
W.
All right. Week 3 at Washington. That is sneaky. That's sneaky because Jaden Daniels early in the year, healthy, sneaky. I'm gonna go with Seattle because that defense is fucking good.
Okay, yeah.
But it's sneaky.
It don't matter.
It's sneaky.
Huh.
Okay.
Go ahead, James. Say it again.
I got dubs. That's dubs.
I got the Dubs getting the dub. All right, Seattle's gonna have a problem. Jaden Daniels is gonna be running all over them. Okay, they're gonna wish they had Boye Mafe. That's what they're gonna wish. They're gonna see Dexter Lawrence gonna be showing his age. Like, damn, I can't get him. Washington, big dubs with the dub.
Okay. Track your losses, gentlemen. All right,
yes, sir.
Week 4 against the Chargers. Give me the Chargers coming out on top on this one.
No way.
You gotta understand, bro. You gotta understand. With the Chargers, you got a healthy O-line. You give Justin Herbert the amount of time he needs. So I'm just saying.
That's true. I'm just defense wins. Offense might struggle, but defense wins, and the Chargers' offense is kind of cheeks.
What? Okay, I don't think James, know this. Okay, Mike McDaniel is the OC now. Mike McDaniel.
No, but they're like I know that they lost their OC, and I know that John Harbaugh is one-dimensional. He loves to pound the rock, but eventually Seattle's gonna put them in a place to where they have to pass the ball, and that's where they feast at. Their defense turns the ball, like the defense gets the ball back to the offense. Like, and then even if they don't, I feel like their defense can do enough to win games versus these subpar offenses. That's what I'm saying. Like,
what
now,
makes
when you
gotta
play
Go ahead, James.
They just do. They're ferocious. They fly around. Like,
it's Mike McDaniel offense. Remember. Well, do we agree that Justin Herbert is much better than Tua? Right?
Well, sure.
Right. Right. Sure. And who?
Wait. How do you feel about Herbert and Baker, James? Are they close? Okay. James, are they close? Are they farther apart?
Baker Mayfield?
Mayfield. Yes. Yeah, no, the Baker. There's no Baker Stallion, Baker Mahomes, nothing like that.
I'll take Baker
over Herbert.
Shut up.
Never mind. I got nothing to say.
Why?
No, we're not in the QB part yet. We're
gonna get there.
I'm going based off of previous.
Sorry. The reason I brought it up is because Baker was able to cook with the high power offense last year against Seattle. So if Justin Herbert's, me and Milton will say is better than Baker.
Yeah,
I think that they'll be able to cook Seattle. And ways like that.
They're not light years apart. They're like in the same stratosphere. I'm just saying I would take Baker like with what he has versus what I'm looking at what the Chargers have offensively. I'm talking about weapon wise.
Okay.
The offensive weapons that Baker Mayfield has on Tampa Bay right now versus yes, I like what he has over there.
He does have decent. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have anything, but I think the Mike McDaniel coming with Justin Herbert, the guy that everybody 5,000-yard passer, last year had no offensive line and still got his team to make the playoffs. He had the worst offensive line and the worst weapons, and still cooked.
That's what I'm saying.
But this year he does. He does have weapons.
They got David Njoku.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna slaughter for the tight end.
Okay, we'll see. I didn't know they had Njoku.
Two good tight ends, Gadsden and Njoku. Lad McConkey's healthy. I agree with Jose. He's not a number
Quentin
one.
Johnson is finally a reliable wide receiver 3.
Right.
We have
Omarion Hampton.
We still have to see if he can catch. I'm sorry. We have to see if Quentin can catch.
Okay, you want to see back-to-back years. Okay,
it's consistently. Fair
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, fair.
That's fair.
All right. So
let's go.
I got a loss against the Chargers. James, you had a what?
I got a dub for the Seahawks.
And
I have a loss. I think the Chargers are going to beat the Seahawks. Yes.
All right.
Oh man.
Oh, the quarterback conversation is going to get spicy with James here. Oh yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Week 5 against the 49ers. I don't know remember where everyone had what on this one. So
I got split.
I think I had split 2 on this one. But I think I said Niners would win in Seattle and Seattle would win in San
That's how you picked it. You went away team wins.
So
I went home team wins.
So this will be an L, so they'll start 2-3. So James,
I got him on a dub.
Okay.
The first San Fran game, I got Seattle winning. I think I changed it, but I don't know. I'll just say they win.
Okay. Week 6 at Denver. Highly anticipated matchup. It's in Denver. Thursday Night Football after playing 49ers. I'm sorry if you're a Seattle fan listening to me right now. Loss.
Right. It's a bad start.
It's a bad start.
I have them losing as well. I have them losing as well at Denver.
I'm at 2-4 right now for the most part. So, all right, week seven, 10 days rest against the Kansas City Chiefs in Sunday Night Football. Yeah. The K9 Revenge Tour is here.
Oh, man.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give Seattle. I'm gonna give Seattle the win here because I just like this defense to be able to stop Mahomes and whatever they got because Rashee Rice will probably be in custody at this point. Give me Seattle on this one.
I'm taking Seattle too.
I am as well.
All right. Week 8 against the Chicago Bears. This looks to be Monday Night Football, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
That's a tough
This
one.
is going to be a tough one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go. This is a very good battle of coaches. Ben Johnson for the offense, Mike McDonald on the defense. Right. Mm-hmm. This is just going to be on the opposite sides and it goes. Dennis Allen going to out coach Brian Fleury, I believe that's his name.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Which I think he will. Dennis Allen is a great DC.
Yeah.
Chicago's is on the rise this year. Seattle's taking a little step back. I don't know if Chicago's going to play well at the 12 though, so I'm going to go with Seattle on this one. If this was a Soldier Field, I would have probably gone the other way.
Yeah, right. I would have went Soldier Field too. I think I would have took it, but I think Seattle takes this L.
Takes the L?
No, I think they take this at home.
Oh, okay. I heard that. I was like, woo!
Okay. All right. I got Seattle beating Chicago as well.
Okay.
It's a tough one though.
It's a very tough matchup. But obviously, when we start the season and we know where we're at that point of the year, we'll probably be different. But right now, that's how we feel. Week 9 against the Arizona Cardinals is sweet for all of us. No discussion to be needed. Week 10 at the Raiders.
Yeah, we know what this is. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do we? This is the Clint Kubiak revenge game.
That's a good one. Clint Kubiak is the head coach of Las Vegas Raiders.
He if anyone knows how to try to pick apart this defense, it'll be the last year's OC.
Right. Or the opposite could be true.
But does Fernando Mendoza start at this point? Or is it still Kirk Cousins? If we're going by what they're telling us, it's Kirk Cousins for year 1. They're going to redshirt Fernando. Then I'm going to go ahead and give this win to Seattle. But I just want to put out there as an asterisk. If it's Fernando, then, it might be a different story. But right now I'm going to give it to Seattle.
Oh, God. I'm going to Seattle.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to Seattle.
All right. So now we can take the bye week. We all feel different ways. I got a lot of losses for them, but they got more wins right now. Week 12 at San Fran. I got them beating San Fran because, like I said, they'll win the away game. They'll lose the home game. So I got them beating San Fran.
Loss.
Oh, that's only the third loss for you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right, Milton?
Yeah, I got them losing to San Fran here.
All right. Week 13, Monday Night Football looks like against the Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys in this matchup. High-powered offense for George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I believe Pickens and Lamb will both get 100 each this game. Give me the Cowboys.
You know what? Damn it, I'm coat telling. Give me my boy. This is L number 4.
Okay. Well, I got them beating Dallas. Sorry. Only reason you ain't got no corners. JSN's gonna go dumb.
We triple team him and spotlight.
They'll put killer downs on him. They'll try to.
Double safety. Double safety on him.
We're putting the house over there wherever he goes, man. Somebody's right there.
You could get that. You're right.
All right. Week 14 against the Giants. Go ahead and give me a W here. It's in Seattle. The 12s will get too much for the Giants. I'm going for the Seattle team here. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle.
Likewise, Seattle.
All right. And I'm going to give some love because obviously, for whatever reason, I can't see the chat for the other page here, but we've got some love here by a lot of people. Go Boston. I love the Red Sox. Good job, James.
Appreciate it.
You know, Henry loves y'all.
Yeah.
Angels in the
all
house.
Boston fans. All Boston fans.
Angel says, y'all my goats. I miss y'all for real. Jason says, let's go Niners. Let's go Giants. Let's go Warriors. My God. Oh, San Francisco Giants. Okay. Not the New York one. Okay. You're a Bay Area guy. Got it. Thanks, Jason, for hitting us up. Sports Mailman was in the house. He said, what up, fellas? Post office has me locked up. It's like, whoa. I feel that pain, brother. He says Arizona's going to continue being the toughest. Being Arizona. They're going to continue being Arizona. Top 3 pick, and you take RB. Are you serious? Cards is like, seriously. Love already had knee injury. I'd rather draft his college teammate that's in Seattle. Joe said he like Price.
That's crazy. Though. No one agrees.
And then he says, Genty helped me win the fantasy title.
Oh, really?
No, he did. No, he didn't. Somebody else. Genty was. He had boom and bust. That's all he was. Boom and bust.
Okay.
Show me the roster. Show me
the. All right. Well, thank y'all for whoever's in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Love there.
Respect.
I think we're on to week 15 against the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken.
The Eagles, yes.
At Philly, Fox game. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles winning this one.
I say the same thing. I think they have enough weapons, quarterback play, running back play, and Saquon, that they do give them a pushback as far as what they're doing. Because if Seattle offense isn't on, the Eagles are just feast. Because it's 2 high-powered defenses and 1 high-powered offense and a subpar offense. So, yeah, I got Philly in this one.
Likewise, I got Philly winning.
All right. Week 16 against the Rams. I said this one, the Rams will win it because they are on a hot streak. So, and it's Christmas. I don't think Seattle's going to have a very good Christmas this year. So give me the Rams for that one. James, what did you say?
I got the Rams for both of them. So there you go. And it sucks. I got to play them at the end of the year when it's most pivotal. So.
All right. And then week 17 at Carolina. Give me the W.
Yep. Same here. Dubs.
Yeah. Dub. Carolina.
Although it could be a trap game.
Could be.
It could be a trap game.
Could be a trap game.
Remember last year, Carolina made absolutely no sense. They played fantastic against the Green Bay Packers when they were hot, the Rams, and then they sucked against the Browns. You know what I mean?
And they got a lot of people believing they'll take the South this year. So we'll see.
Sure.
And they beat Dallas. Did they beat us?
Yeah,
they beat us. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Rico Dowdle went crazy. He went for like 200 plus.
There you go, right?
Revenge game. Revenge games. Yeah, told you, revenge games matter.
They do, for sure.
All right, week 18 at the Rams. Rams are sitting this one out. Give me Seattle.
I got Rams. I think it's important.
I think Seattle at the end.
Yep.
James, you crazy? 16-1 is important. I don't know, bro. If they were trying to stay undefeated, I agree with you, but otherwise, no. All right. So with this final record, I have the Seattle Seahawks, the champions, going into the new season, 10-7.
I got them 11-6.
I got them 10-7. Going back to Mike McDonald's first year with them, where they missed the playoffs. Funny enough, at 10-7. So.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's how tight the division is, man. You can't even be
best
above
division.
500.
Best division in football.
Tight with the 3 teams, and then there's Arizona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Arizona's just. You've seen the hyena stuff. Yeah, that's what all that is. The stupid hyena and all the. Yeah.
12, 13, 14. Okay, so Seattle has the 14th hardest schedule going into next year.
Yeah,
so
right.
Middle of the pack. Yeah, middle of the pack. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, to close out the show, we're going to last final segment is going to be us talking about our top 15 quarterbacks going into next season. Now, usually most years we do all 32 guys, but that takes a whole episode, and then we can't talk about the teams. So that's why we switched it up this year. We're going to talk about positions. We're going to talk about each division. We're going to incorporate a lot of love here to these guys. So sorry that we showed no love to the bottom 17 starting quarterbacks. They're just not good enough to talk about right now. But maybe we'll talk about them. Maybe we'll talk about them a bit because we maybe our 6 to 15, like I mentioned earlier, we'll have some surprises that other guys don't have on there.
Right.
So, who would like to kick off top 15 quarterbacks of the 2026 season?
I'll kick it off. I got a hot takes. So, y'all ready?
I'm ready. Go for it.
Okay. You want me to start from 15 or 1?
No, do from 1 because we already know the top 5. We should know the top 5.
Okay. No, wait. Okay. Again, this is hold on because you said that. I forgot.
This is your top 15 right now. Doesn't matter what they're gonna do this season. It's
right now. Okay.
Right now.
Sweet.
Right
Very good. Okay. Number 1, Josh Allen. I wish Marco was on here because I would love to hear an argument for anybody else. That's crazy. So number 2, Patty Mahomes. All respect, all love, but brother, the last 2-3 years, Josh Allen's been the best quarterback in the NFL. It is what it is. Number 3, Lamar Jackson. He was hurt last year. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was hurt last year, and that's why he played the way he did. Number 4, I got Joe Shiesty. Not just because, the talent is there. Of course, people will have Matt Stafford above him. But also, I'm putting in my criteria, I'm putting in what has happened this offseason. So what I've seen from this player, but also what is going to possibly benefit them this year as well. So Joe Burrow is number 4. Number 5, the reigning defending MVP, Matthew Stafford. I mean, I don't think he's going to have 46 touchdowns again this upcoming year, but he's still Matthew freaking Stafford, and he got the same weapons and a better defense at that. He's probably not going to be asked to do as much. Number 6, this is going to piss a lot of people off, but I said it earlier. Justin Herbert, I saw what I needed to see last year. He did not play well in the playoffs again, but I wouldn't even consider that game his fault. Okay,
it don't count. It don't count.
Brother, when every time he said, all right, hut or go, he was running for his life every single play. So I'm not going to put all the blame on Justin Herbert on that. So what I got Justin Herbert, number 6. Number 7, people are also going to be pissed off at this. Dak Prescott. People need to put a lot of respect. I get the negative with Dak Prescott. I think any reasonable person does, but the facts are the facts. Dak Prescott, the last 3-4 years, has been reliable on 3rd down, reliable on 4th down, highly efficient, every single thing and more. So after Dak Prescott, well, yeah, that too. Let's see, where am I at? Number 8, I have. It's kind of hard to do, but you got. At number 8, I got Brock Purdy. I think everything that has been done for him, everything I saw, again, same thing with Justin Herbert that I saw last year, in a bad predicament, I saw enough what I needed to see. And I think he's going to be in a better predicament. And yes, it has something to do with Kyle Shanahan. Duh. And I think he's going to feast on that because we've seen him feast on that. So Brock Purdy's going to be number 8. At number 9, I got Jared Goff. I wanted him not to be in my top 10, but I can't. I just can't. Jared Goff, the only quarterback in the last 2-3 years to have over 4,000 yards consistently. And you could say stat packing, whatever. If you look at exactly when these stats are happening, it's not stat packing. He's just feasting on whatever he wants to. Has bad games, sure, but Jared Goff deserves to be in the top 10. At number 10, this one is kind of hard to say, Jose, because I don't really like the guy, but I did too much research and I could not have him. Jordan Love. I gotta put Jordan Love in here, man. Yep, I know, but hear me out. Jordan Love, when you look at EPA per play, when you look at QBR, when you look at things that the average watcher that cares about passer rating they're not going to see. And Jordan Love, I mean, in crucial moments, he's not the guy. And me and Jose have been on record saying that. But regular season, and especially without Jordan Love, it's a totally different offense being ran. And I think there's good reason for that. So Jordan Love would be number 10 for me. Number 11 I have Drake May. I know it's 1 year. I do understand that. And it was historically one of the easiest schedules. I totally get that. But because of the offensive line that we now have, and because of A.J. Brown and the better weapons that we have, I think that's going to incorporate a lot in his game. So all the negatives, I get it. The playoff run, I get it. But I'm looking forward to seeing this year so he can show everybody that he's a top 10, honestly, quarterback, so he could boot Jordan Love's sorry ass out of it. But Drake May's number 11. Number 12, I got Caleb Williams. Caleb, it's a tough argument to put him over a couple of quarterbacks that I haven't named. But as far as the upside and the fourth quarter comebacks, leading the league, I think in the last 30 years, no one had as many fourth quarter comebacks than Caleb Williams. So we can discuss about the negatives and all that. We'll talk about it. But Caleb Williams is going to be number 12. Number 13, I got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is going to be my number 13 player. Rings are cool, but I'm talking about quarterback play. And quarterback play wise, I mean, he's top 15, so that should be a good thing. I'm at 13, right? Make sure.
Yeah.
All right. Number 13.
14.
This is 14.
Okay. Number 14, I have Baker Mayfield. I think Baker, I want to put him higher, but how he ended last year, it was freaking terrible, dude. It was terrible. Yeah. It include not just him. Like, of course, it wasn't just on him, but it was including him. He was the reason they lost a lot of those games. Just to be honest with it, it wasn't just him, but he was the reason. And the number 15, I had a difficult decision to make. Which of my beloveds do I put on number 15? Bo or Trevor? And you know what? I got to pick Bo. All right. Trevor Lawrence, I know the last couple games last year, he had a resurgence when Jacoby Myers got introduced as a wide receiver that he could rely on. And he played fantastic. But Bo Nix does whatever he has to do to win the dang games. And if they ask him to throw, as far as attempts, because people act like he's just he barely throws the ball. He had the most attempts last year. So they're asking him to do everything. He's doing what he can. And now he has Jalen freaking Waddle. So top 15, Bo Nix. That's my list, fellas.
Okay, we'll get into the debates of positions and all that stuff once everyone says their list.
Sure.
James, would you like to go first? Or do you want me to go first, brother?
I'll go first because I'm finna piss y'all off.
Oh, fucking hell.
You turned your face at his list, you really finna turn your face at my list. But I don't give a damn.
Fucking hell.
They're my top 15. My top 5 is my top 5. After that, it gets shaky. So, coming in undoubtedly on the hot seat, I got Josh Allen at number 1. I got Patty at number 2. Matthew Stafford, number 3. Joe Burrow, number 4. And I got, to round out the top 5, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
6 through 10, I got Dakota Prescott. I got Justin Herbert. I got Drake May. I got Caleb. And then I got Jalen Hurts. To round out my 15, I got Baker. I got Brock Purdy. I got Jared Goff. I got Sam Darnold. And last, I finished with Bo Nix.
I appreciate the Bo Nix. That's all I care about, really, honestly. That's all I'm here for. Appreciate that.
Okay. James, as far as yours, I'm not really pissed off. I'm confused, but not pissed off.
Yeah.
Because we got the same names. in just different orders.
Okay.
Yeah. My thing was basically, and just to be short and brief before we start arguing and debating, like I'm going off of what you did last year and what decisions your team made for you to go forward. Like Jalen Hurts is going to have to lead out more because he don't have two studs at receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see Justin Herbert, the team taking a step forward. Like Drake May performed lights out last year. I can like sky's the limit for him when it comes to me. I think he's going to be one of the next great ones. So does I see in Caleb Williams. If they keep just, you know what I'm saying, you keep building piece by piece, protecting low on the line, additions to the wide receiver unit, et cetera, et cetera. Like, and then the last 5 guys are just gunslingers. Like, they're going to have the ball in their hands. They're going to dominate. So that's how I kind of round about mine.
All right, no worries. All right, with my list, I stand pat with Patrick Mahomes at number 1.
What?
I understand what y'all feeling about Josh Allen the last couple of years, but look, Josh Allen last year needed to take the Buffalo Bills as far as the New York Knicks needed to be taken by Jalen Brunson. The AFC was wide open.
Factual statement. Factual statement.
The
we all talked about it week after week.
AFC was wide open for him to take. Did not take it. Lost in the second round. Jalen Brunson didn't do that. He took the team to the title and won the whole thing. That's what Josh Allen needed to do. And I'm sorry, Jalen Brunson's not a top 5 NBA player. Josh Allen is a top 2 quarterback in the league.
That destroys your argument.
No, his performance divisional round destroys his argument for being number 1.
No.
Yes.
Go ahead. We'll talk about it. Go ahead. Okay.
So Patrick Mahomes is number 1. Josh Allen is number 2.
I'm gonna let you make it with that statement because I want to rebuttal it so bad.
We'll talk. No worries.
We'll be here all day.
Number 3, Lamar Action Jackson. Number 4, Matthew Stafford. Number 5 is Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty. Number 6 is Rain Dakota Prescott.
Hey.
Number 7, it's Jared Goff. 4 straight years of 4,400 plus yards.
Right.
Respect.
So I'm going to give it to him right now. After that, number 8, it's Mr. QBR. It's Brock Purdy. I'm going to give him some love right now because he did step up last year. There you go. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Number 9, Drakus Mayus is number 9.
Yeah.
And rounding out the top 10 is 0 and 3, Justin Herbert. Number 11, it is the current Super Bowl champion, Sam Darnold. Number 12, Jalen Hurts. 13, I'm higher than both of you on this one. I'm surprised. Bo Nix. Number 14, Baker Mayfield. And number 15, until he gets a average of 60% completion rating, it's Caleb Williams. You cannot put him too high, guys. 15 feels just appropriate enough, Mr. Fourth Quarter. But until he gets over 60% of completion, we can't put him too high.
I think let's touch on Caleb because I think all of us can kind of I could see that point. I definitely can concede that. But I will say this: some of the accuracy stuff, like we seen it on tape, and whenever I would join the podcast, I talked about it when Chi-Town was here. It's like, hey, some of the gimme throws he's missing. That can't happen. But a lot of the inaccuracy are throwaways. Last year, he had a problem with taking sacks, right? So he didn't have a problem with taking sacks this year. He was actually very, very efficient. Why? Because he threw the ball away instead of taking bad sacks. So it is considered a negative, and it needs to get better. I agree, Jose, but I will say there is some context to it. And he is taking the only thing he has to clean up now is that. We see the big playability. We see throws that no one on the top, well, other than the top 5, that really can make, right? That's not really a good argument because Anthony Richardson, same thing. But I can agree that Caleb.
Know what you put down, though.
Yeah, Caleb. I can see why you would have him low. So I don't even have a real issue with that. But let's talk about. I want to talk about Pat because let me try to gauge you real quick and let's see where we can go from here. So Pat Mahomes, the way you made this list, Are we going off of their entire history, or are we going off of like the last 2 or 3 years?
Oh, I'm not going through the whole rich tapestry because if I'm going the whole career.
Then of course he's won. Right. And then obviously all of
Drake
us
and Drake, Caleb, and them wouldn't even
be
worthy
in there.
of being. Yeah, no.
Agree.
This is for me to go with, so I can better explain myself. This is going by a 3 to 4 year span. What I do mean by that, it's potentially the last 3 and predicting the future, the next season coming up.
Okay. Okay.
So that's where I have Patrick Mahomes as far as that, because again, I do have to reiterate that as Josh Allen, and I do have a lot of respect for Josh Allen. He's my number 2. Like there's no sugarcoating it. I'm telling you, he's my number 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I need him to get over the fucking hump. There's no ifs and about it, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You cannot be declared by a lot of people, Milton and right now James included, as the number 1 guy. And the other rest of the big 4 that did not make the playoffs last year, and then you choke the fucking game yourself. He choked. He turned the ball over multiple times. He couldn't get over the hump. And like, it's, bro, I can't in good conscience. I understand he won the MVP last year, 2 years ago. I understand he was top 5 last year. But in good conscience, bro, with the 5th easiest schedule in the league, with what we expect of you, get the job done. And I'm sorry, Mahomes does get the job done. Last year, it was brutal. Nobody played for the motherfucker. He was their leading rusher.
Yes.
On top of being the passing guy. Like, so Patrick Mahomes still fights every damn game. And I wish I saw that same intensity in Josh Allen. Until Josh Allen could just maybe, you know what, I'll say this. If he can win the AFC first, then I have a conversation to put over Patrick Mahomes. But until then, I got nothing. I understand how
you do have something though.
I got nothing.
The last 2 years, that's all we have. What you're making a win. You're making again a win, a quarterback set. If we go off of quarterback, who's been a better quarterback the last 2 years? Who's been a better quarterback? Josh Allen, easy. You can't even. It's not even debatable, right?
I can't because mainly of last year, yeah, but yeah.
No, last 2 years. Let's go 2 years. Let's go 3 years.
But I'm saying last year hurt it worse. Like there's no argument.
Sure,
last
but
year.
even the year prior than that, Josh Allen was better than Pat Mahomes. Josh Allen has less. Okay, we always talked about he doesn't have a receiver. Now he has a receiver, but he has to have a receiver. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that. Oh, his defense always lets him down. All this. Pat Mahomes had in the playoffs. I get it. I agree that he fumbled the ball. Like, you know what I mean, against Denver, it was a terrible outing. I completely agree. I got you, but we have to remember when it comes to these playoff runs. I try not to disparage Pat Mahomes, but he can rely on his defense in the playoffs. Something Josh Allen can't. It's going to be high volatility because Josh Allen has to do so much. Same thing. Like you're going to have a high turnover worthy play rate, right? But if your big time throws, your touchdown worthy plays are higher than everybody else, then you get away with it because he is the one being asked to carry this whole franchise. Pat Mahomes is too, but the last couple of years, without Pat Mahomes, I get it. But the defense was the most important thing for Pat Mahomes' last couple of playoff runs, not him. Josh Allen is the only reason that they're even talked about in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, but I'm not going to disparage one playoff loss when Josh Allen has been historically great compared to all of these quarterbacks in the playoffs. Josh Allen has been actually very good, top then compared to all of them. Maybe Pat Mahomes. I think Pat Mahomes is there. But the last couple of years, it's been Josh Allen. That's it. No one's even close, right? So I'm going to I'm not saying overall Josh Allen's the best quarterback. He's better than Pat Mahomes if they both retired. No, I'm not saying that. That's stupid. But the last 2-3 years is what we're really going to have to talk about because otherwise we got to put Matthew Stafford high. We got to put Aaron Rodgers high. Why is Aaron Rodgers not on here? What are we doing? Right? He won MVP.
Not the last 3 years. But
no, not the last 3 years. But I'm saying if we go to if we keep going further.
That's why I said not historic. That's why I just made it the last 3 years for me.
That's why if we go last 3-4 years, I cannot concede that Pat Mahomes is number one. There's no way. Again, if you want to fault Josh Allen on one playoff loss, fine. That doesn't negate all the others. And I think if you don't negate everything else, Josh Allen still is number one. Pat Mahomes has to prove it. He hasn't been the best quarterback the last 3-4 years. Not saying overall, but in the league, Tom Brady, when he's the best overall, he's the GOAT. He wasn't the best quarterback every year, right? That's all I'm saying. There were spots and seasons multiple seasons where he was not. Peyton Manning wasn't the best for multiple seasons sometimes, right? Josh Allen, last 2-3 years, brother, I can't see it. I love Pat Mahomes. I think efficiency-wise, I don't blame Pat Mahomes for not being as good on paper the last couple of years, because I agree that he hasn't had as much, right? But efficiency-wise, third down percentage, fourth down percentage, QBR, he's still fantastic. That's why I don't think he sucks. But I can't put him over Josh Allen, where Josh Allen has had to carry much more and still be Mr. Big Play or die. You know what I mean?
James, you got anything?
I mean, I understand where both of y'all are coming from. And historically, it's like you want to put it on Josh, like some of the plays, but then also like it's to allude to what Milton said, it's like the guy has to do everything. He don't have the same weaponry. Lamar had Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? He got Mark Andrews. He had a few speedy receivers. Had a vet in Watt. In Hopkins, he had a vet in Odell. You go look at Joe Burrow. You got Jamar Chase. You got T. Higgins. Matthew Stafford, Puka, Devontae. All these guys are just like certain guys. You come into a situation and you make do with what you have. And you hope these guys can get over the hump. It's just like, you put any of these top 5 guys on the Cowboys right now. Like, come on. Like, and that's with or without a defense, bro. Like, they're going to a bowl. Like, you give them that roster and that lineup with those old linemen that's going to protect, they're winning. It's the same thing when you look at him. It's just like they've never given him enough to go get the job done. And historically, his arm has had to do everything. His arm and his legs have done everything for Buffalo. Like, no Josh Allen, we don't even talk about these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I do feel like Pat has emerged as that he's just that monster, man. When you got that guy on the field, if it's 2 minutes left and your team scores, you're really not trying to get this guy the ball back.
Of course.
Like, you know what Pat's going to do. So these guys are really like a Jordan and LeBron debate, man. Like, it's just like 1A, 1B, whoever you choose to go with, you can speak to that reasoning and you can stand on that hill and die on it because that's how you feel about that player. I think they're both GOATs, man. I think they're both two of the greatest of this generation. And
all right, no sweet talk with James. I can't stand this sweet talk. No more sweet talks. Mahomes.
Come on, Jose. You get the last word. You get the last.
Hey, look, I just said Josh is number one.
I understand. That's fine. That's why I'm not telling y'all shit about it. It's understandable. I get the reasoning why he's y'all's number one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm tired of this nonsense of Josh Allen doesn't have fucking help. He's got help. James Cook is a motherfucking answering machine that Mahomes has never had. I'm sorry. Yes. James Cook has been able to take over games to where Josh Allen can just sit back and rest and do nothing.
Sure. Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes doesn't have that luxury.
Can I question that?
Hold on. This is my rebuttal right now. You can go after that.
It's a period. It's not
okay. What's your question?
When did James Cook take off?
The last 2 years, which is what y'all are arguing.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. But still, even in those last 2 years of being
the last 3 years he's been 1,000-yard rusher. The last 3 years he's been
okay.
But the last
still,
2 is
that's it. That's when a bus stops. For a quarterback to have no receivers, your best receiver is your tight end.
But what part of that design is that Joe Brady, the OC at the time, goes to Josh Allen and says, you know what? We might need to change up the game. You know what? Let's go ahead and move off Stephon Diggs. Let's stop going to him. Let's go ahead and start using our legs a little more because that conserves the strategy that they expect us to play. Because that's the real reason why Josh Allen the last 2 years has been able to excel even more. He's been less turnover worthy. He's been less impactful as far as when he needs to be the two-man guy, the rusher and the passer, he's still there. But he hasn't been asked to do that as much as previous years when he had a Stephon Diggs, when they had to rely on the passing game. The last 2 years has been more of the rushing game. And again,
I wouldn't say that.
Freaking James Cook is getting all the touchdowns and he's getting a lot of the rushing yards. That's what I mean.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes has no say in that. He doesn't get to take the breaks, the downs like that. I'm telling you, there's at least three or four games last year where Josh Allen can sit back and let James cook.
I agree. I saw it. Yeah, I agree.
If Patrick Mahomes had that luxury, and maybe he will now with K9, that then we can have that discussion where.
But he's had that luxury for the defense. Never had with the defense though.
Yeah, the defense.
Right.
But that's a different story, right? That's if you're still not being asked to put up points, right?
But in that rebuttal, it's what Josh Allen has been missing. He's never had a top 10 defense, a top 5 defense. He's never had that.
He's had top 10 scoring defenses.
Regular season with Leslie Frazier.
Last year was the worst one, but previously it was top 10 or mainly top 5.
It's good in the regular season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I think my thing is in the places that it mattered is where his career was failed at. Like my thing is just if you had him with Andy Reid, he'd be the one already.
That's a big difference too. Andy Reid.
That's simply put, because I don't think the head coach is that good, bro. I think he's actually ass. Like I'm being serious.
Sean McDermott, or
Sean
McDermott. He's gone now. But that's the other thing too. And I'm also projecting what's going to happen with this year. Joe Brady is now gone from the OC position. He's the head coach for Buffalo. So I don't think Buffalo's going to be as good. I'm including Josh Allen. And won't be as good as previous years. That's not saying too much because Josh Allen is great. He's elite. But like taking a little step down is what I'm saying. So again, I don't want to hear that he doesn't have help. He's had top 10 scoring defenses. He's had some freaking rusher the last 3 years hit 1,000 yards. Now they got DJ Moore. Okay, so if they don't succeed with DJ Moore, now you got the receiver everyone wanted for Buffalo.
Right. Then
if they don't succeed, then it's like, whoa, what the fuck?
No. But then we have something to talk about. But none of the things that you said were my argument. I ain't say that he doesn't have help, right? I'm just saying if you compare the two, both of them have flaws where they haven't been helped. And when you put all that together in the last 2-3 years, that's where I come to the conclusion Josh Allen is the better quarterback in the last 2-3 years. That's where I come to it. Not that he doesn't have help. I think both of them, have their flaws in, one doesn't have a defense. One, I get that. But, okay, anyways, let's go away from top 5 because, at least we agree on the 5. As far as how they're placed, I don't even care. But I do want one of y'all to make a very good, compelling argument. Why the heck is – hold on, let's see. Sam Darnold. James, you get a little grace because at least he's 14. Oh, close. And I don't want to hear. I want to hear a good argument without saying he just won the Super Bowl. I don't care about that because if we do that, I can just bring up the history of quarterbacks that won a Super Bowl and ask you where they have top 15 quarterbacks.
So for my Sam Darnold at what was it 11?
11. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So not the Super Bowl game itself, but the game against the Rams, at least the 2 games against the Rams.
Sure.
The one playoffs, one non-playoffs.
Rams defense sucks.
The last two seasons, though, yes, I understand he's had KLC and he's had King Kubiak, but you have to have the right quarterback to be able to execute those things.
Sure.
These guys they've had quarterbacks where they're ass, but people expected them to be good because those coordinators or coaches were there. A la Derek Carr. Milton said 2 years ago with Clint Kubiak, I'm gonna do it.
He was good though with Clint Kubiak, and then he got hurt. That's a bad argument. All you have to do is look at the stats. Look at it. Tell me where he's bad. Tell me where he was bad with Clint Kubiak.
Retired teammates hate him. City of New Orleans wanted him.
We're not talking about personally now. We're not doing that. We're just talking about his play. But go ahead.
The last 2 years. Sam Darnold has been able to step it up. Now, it's not the whole tapestry, right? Because we all knew before that he was a complete bust. He was complete ass. But look, We are ranking guys that are even just 2 years into the league and have done only one good year of shit. Sam Darnold, the last 2 years, when you give him the right coach, when you give him the right weapons, a la Justin Jefferson, JSN, you give him a good running back core, Aaron Jones, you go K9, you go Zach Charbonnet, you give him the good stuff, you give him the right headspace coach. You know, the way how Tua loved McDaniel for the first few years.
Sure.
This Sam Darnold has been balling out. What is it? Back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons, 14 plus wins each season. I get it. Milton's not a quarterback win guy. I am. I'm very open about that. I don't hide that shit. Sure. And then he did have a good playoff performance. Now I say good because the first game wasn't needed. The second game balled out against the Rams, and then the Super Bowl game, Sam Darnold said himself, wasn't his best. Missed a lot of good big throws. Obviously, they still won by double digits, but it wasn't off of Sam Darnold's back. But some games that mattered, like the Rams game in the regular season, the second one, and then the playoff game, boom, those are the Sam Darnolds you've been asking for needed. So the last 2 seasons bump him up to the top 15 for me, because if you give him the right coach, you give him the right headspace, that's where you put him. Does that mean once he loses all that, he might drop? For sure. That's why he's at 12. He's not or 11. He's not in the top 10, because Clint Kubiak not being there is going to hurt. It's going to hurt. That's how we discussed it earlier. But can they sustain it? Can they keep him one more year of sustainability? If they can't, then he falls, obviously. But right now, I'm going off the last 2 years. He's better than the guys that I have ahead of him right now.
Yeah.
That's why he's not top 10.
Yeah, and I mean, just alluding to what Jose said, and then what we talked about earlier, like he's when you talk about guys like him, Jared Goff, Jordan Love, like those are like even Dak, man, just systematic guys that you don't expect to do a lot. You expect them to run the system for what it is, to hit the easy throws and not try to make too much of nothing. Like, don't try to be too bigger than the team. And that's what he's done. I mean, that's what you saw when he was with Minnesota. It's not hard to think of, like, okay, where he's going to go. Of course, he's going to Jefferson. Whether you knew it or not, he was still going. And he was going to make a great read. And then the offense was simple. And then you saw Jordan Addison emerge. And then you saw, before Hawk got traded, when Hawk got traded over there, you saw what he did with him. So it's just like the guy just ran the system for what it was and made the easy throws and not tried to be too big. That's why I got him in my top 15. I think he's an excellent quarterback. Like, when given opportunities, he's performed. Like Jose said, his career was kind of ass until, once he left the Niners and he got his opportunity with the Vikings and took off. But he just made the most of his opportunities. And the kid's been balling as of late. So that's why I got him in my top 15.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
And that's where we're differentiating. Milton, the one guy that's different from all of us, it's Sam Darnold versus Jordan Love. That's like the only thing that we all have difference here.
Let's do that.
Jordan Love is Team Justin Herbert. Gets all the online love. Gets all the praise, all the stuff. He looks good in regular season, but when it comes to the big time, I can't see him for shit. Where the fuck is he? Where's Jordan Love? Oh my god!
Sure.
Everyone knows if he has a turnover or two, it's an automatic L for the game. You might as well take whatever bets you had of them winning. It's automatic loss for him because Jordan Love is inconsistent as hell. Matt LaFleur found his guy, and that guy's failed the last 2 years to really make a substantive jump. Everyone's hyping up all from that first year that he started after Aaron Rodgers was gone. Aaron Achilles Rodgers. Everyone praised Jordan Love. Oh my God, look what he did. He took the Packers to the playoffs. He beat the Cowboys. Okay, no one gives a fuck. What he's done since for me. Oh, he's hurt, guys. It's okay. Blah, blah, blah. No, he's not. He hasn't been a top 15 guy the last couple of years. His mediocre numbers, his blah, 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 all this stuff. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care. I don't like it. I've never felt like that guy has been a top guy. I'm not going to start putting him in my top 15. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Maybe 17.
My thing... My thing is he's not far off. My biggest question with Jordan is consistency. and it's like, I feel like he's had enough time to kind of settle in and lead that team and make it his own. Because even looking at Malik Willis behind him, man, I felt like if Malik Willis was given an opportunity in the OTAs this year, they probably would have fought for that job. Even though you paid Jordan Love a lot of money, Malik Willis he showed up in some games, like and won with them, bro. Like
in different ways, right? In different ways, right?
Slay.
They had to run the ball. They relied on the running back.
Exactly. But my thing is, that's what their identity is. You have Josh Jacobs, man. Like your receivers hasn't. What has Christian Watson done besides run straight and drop a lot of passes? Romeo Doubs, you let him walk. That was probably your best receiver.
I know.
So, and then when you have an inaccurate quarterback that's not as consistent as you need him to be, your receivers are not happy. And so now you have to rely on the run game. So, I mean, it just further answers my question when it comes to Jordan Love. Like, if you can be consistent, y'all can look good on tape when it'll look good on Sundays. But it's a hit or miss from every week to week. And then your receivers aren't healthy. So then there's the inconsistency there because you're not getting the chemistry built. So I think he can be one of those guys, bro. He showed flashes of being a very, very elite quarterback. It's just putting it all together. Like, I haven't seen him have a good, complete year. So, I don't think he's far removed.
Breaking news. A.J. Brown and Jaylen Brown are actually cousins.
Oh, that's crazy, actually. Okay, that's interesting. Are they really?
That's what Jaylen Brown told him. He said, my grandpa just told me. His grandfather, they're brothers.
Oh, wow.
Real quick. So everything y'all said, it sounds good, right? It sounds really good, guys. And I mean, if you clip it up, wait. Let me talk about it. Let me engage you guys real quick. So it sounds really good. And if you clip it, I mean, it's going to be like, man, who's this Melton guy? He's a freaking numbnut, right? I get it. Yeah.
The most of the world loves Jordan Love. They're all freaking as crazy.
No, yeah, but I think they're unreasonable. I mean, just reasonable cats, right? So if we go with everything y'all said, like, he would make my list if he was more consistent. Let me just ask you as a yes or no. Is Sam Darnold consistent? Game by game?
Yes.
Is he?
More consistent than Jordan Love, yeah.
Yeah, the last 2 years.
Okay. Let's just you answered that. Okay. What about because Jordan Love gets all this negative press because in the fourth quarter, right? Just I like I said in my whole little opening, when he fails, he fails. I've been very outspoken against Jordan Love, right? Who do you think has been better in the fourth quarter? Jordan Love or Sam Darnold?
I don't think Sam Darnold's been asked to do much in the last.
But when he is asked, I know, right? That's the thing. I get that. But when he is asked, like when the running game isn't working, when the defense needs you, when everything's on you, just like Jordan Love, right? Who actually performs? Jordan Love, not Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's at the bottom of the trajectory as far as QBR in the fourth, EPA per play in the fourth. He is the guy that's a high volatile, it's all on me. Sam Darnold turns into Sam Darnold that we remember, right? But again, like when it's all good and everything's nice and smooth, we're all in agreement. Sam Darnold is probably a top 15 quarterback. But the way I look at this list is if everything's not good, who's a top 15 quarterback? And Jordan Love has shown that even though, again, I'm not look at the history of what I've said about Jordan Love. It's not good. Yeah. But when I look into Jordan Love, it's like I think there's a ceiling. And I think, honestly, Jose, you kind of said it. I think we've seen the ceiling. I don't think there's much else. But I think the floor can definitely go up with the Matt LaFleur system. And just looking at the last 2-3 years, I don't see how Sam Darnold is a better quarterback than Jordan Love. I don't. Even last year, he didn't play all the games, but QBR is not close. Passer rating is close, but I think that's stupid. But look at
okay. So,
go ahead.
Looking at all the intangibles, when you say I don't think he's a much better quarterback, and then you believe in this guy. My point of reasoning is when you're asked to do a job, are you getting that job done? Like, Sam is answering the bell. He's okay. For one, he has a much more elite receiver, and then he has a much more dominant defense. Packers defense really isn't ass, but they're nowhere near Seattle. There's not a JSN on that Green Bay roster.
Sure.
Kenneth Walker, Josh Jacobs, in my defense, I think they equal out. They're both hell of run backs. They're both great in their own regard. But I think it's just one team is significantly better, and that quarterback doesn't have to do a lot. But what he has to do is win the games. And I think that's what Sam has went and done. Now, truly, he didn't have to do it by himself much more than Jordan Love really has to do it by himself. Like, Jordan Love has to orchestrate that offense. If not, it's a dud. So, to his regard, it is a little bit more pressure on him, but it's the system that he's in. It's the team that he's placed on. And it's just like when you look at the Pat Mahomes to Josh Allen comparison. One has everything that he needs, and then one has to kind of carry the burden of the team himself. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the way I look at it. Like, Pat Mahomes has Andy Reid. He's had the speedy receivers, the go-to tight end, the O-line, the defense. Josh Allen, it was just Josh Allen in my defense, but that's how I look at the comparisons, man. One is just answering the bell. He got lucky. He got the lucky of the draw. And nobody knows Seattle was going to turn around and be this good that fast. They're young. Like, they're super young. But he went over there and just made the plays.
This is where I have a tough time. Like, okay, Milton, if you had said Jordan Love top 15, like at least 11 through 15 range, cool. You put him in top 10. I feel like that's where I feel a little more is exaggerated. Like, top 10 needs to be reserved for the guys that are consistently doing it almost every year. Jordan Love, Mr. 9 wins a year, it just ain't cutting it for me. Like, I get it. He hasn't been as healthy the last couple of years, compared to like year one as a starter, which is why his numbers doesn't touch, what he did his first year. But the fact is that it doesn't feel like he really changes the game when it's him, or even like last year's Malik Willis. They play different styles. And I'm not saying Malik Willis is a guy I would start, or, that I should give him the bag or anything like that, right? I'm going what James said earlier. But
yeah.
Jordan Love's more predictable. Jordan Love's more easy to figure out. And really, he can't really out.
Sam, again, this is where it's going to be an issue because you don't have him and you have Sam. I get it. Top 10, maybe it was a stretch. The only reason to be fair, I couldn't put a guy like Drake May, Caleb.
I'm surprised you didn't put Bo over him.
I can't.
Why?
I can't. Bo, because the issues I have with Sam, Bo also has those issues. As far as third down, fourth quarter, when everything's up to him and he can't dunk it off. Only 5 yards. There's an issue there. So I can't, and he only has that really the year, honestly, in my opinion. Really. So I can't. Jordan Love has multiple years.
You don't have enough tape on a guy to put him in a place of that regard. But that makes sense to me.
Wait, okay, but James, you got Caleb and Drake who've only had one good year in your top 10. But
no, he's talking about like how my poor deal.
I get it, but okay, I trust Bo right now. If you put him in Green Bay, I trust him a lot more than Jordan Love. You swap roles with them, I trust him way more. I trust Matt LaFleur to bring out, and it all takes. And it's
you give Jordan Love to Sean Payton?
Yes, I don't think Jordan Love is as good as Bo Nix.
I hope that makes me really happy. Okay, Rose, it really makes me happy.
I'm not a Bo sexual, and I'm defending him.
And you're making me really happy right now. This is great. This is great stuff. I might just.
I'm saying because Sean Payton, with what he tried to do with a Taysom Hill, I think is what you would get out of a Jordan Love. Like,
okay,
but y'all are pissing me off. Y'all are both pissing me off now.
What? I'm just saying it'll work. I'm just saying Jordan Love will work with Sean Payton. He would have more of a game plan to play with.
I'll say this: if we were trying to predict who's going to have the top season, I would have a Caleb, a Drake May, a Bo Nix over Jordan Love. It's just when I confound everything, it's hard for me to do it. I can't do it yet. I want to. I'll say, look at you've heard me talk about Jordan Love.
There's nothing that Jordan Love has done to be credited as a top 10 guy over these young guys. Hell, respectfully.
For sure. Yes, it has.
Respectfully, I know how much you hate this. I can't put Jordan Love over Jalen Hurts. There's just no fucking way I can look at these two quarterbacks, see what they've done, and be like, you know what? Love over Hurts.
But okay, but if we go away from, that's a good one. But if we go away from, Super Bowl, I get it. Yeah. If we go away from Super Bowl, if you just look at these quarterbacks and what they have done, easily you can compare the two. What has Jalen Hurts done? Statistically wise,
2022, baby.
2022 was a good year. Very good year. I agree.
Great year. It's a great year. It's a great year.
Yeah. Jordan Love
has never had a great year. He's never had a great year.
A great full year. Well, I mean, even last year, like I don't know what people remember from last year. Look at last year. Look up Jordan Love real quick for me.
3,300 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
How many games? How many games?
15.
Well, he didn't play full.
I'm sorry. If you count the playoff game, 16.
Well, the games he actually played, it's like I get what y'all are saying with Malik Willis. It was a totally different offense. The only way that you have big playability when you let Jordan Love cook. Yes, there's going to be some issues there, but that's where I think he stands out compared to Sam Darnold. Let Sam Darnold cook. How does that sound to you guys? That doesn't make any sense. I've never seen it. I mean, again, against the Rams, sure, Jose. But again, that defense sucks. I've seen Jordan Love actually look good against decent defenses as well. I don't think I don't want to start hyping him up. I really don't. Maybe 10 was a little bit too much. I know.
Doing it too much.
It's rough. It's when you look at the top 10, I can't put these younger guys unless I'm doing trajectory or we're trying to forecast.
But okay,
then yes,
okay. I understand if you don't want to put Drake or Caleb because they've had one great season compared to the two they've had, or one good, one great, whatever you feel.
Yeah, one good, one great.
But Bo, if we're talking about it like the last 2 years, Bo's outplayed Jordan Love the last 2 years.
It's just efficiency, though, man. Efficiently wise, Bo has to.
Efficiently, if Bo doesn't break his ankle, he goes to the Super Bowl, bro.
He for sure,
but not in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure, definitely, probably they wouldn't. He wouldn't have whooped us, but they would have beat us. All right, Bo wasn't. Hey, relax. All right, I love Bo, but we weren't that bad.
We won because Sean Payton was stupid. That's why we won.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I agree with that part. Yeah, for sure.
No,
but I'm good. I'm done. I love the
Jordan Love.
Yeah, just
I love that you love Jordan Love. Okay?
I don't say that,Mes. I don't.
You love Jordan Love.
No,
he's your new Derek Carr.
Oh, God. No, I'm BSing. But I hear your argument for the stereotypical stagnant game manager, if you will. So I understand that. But it's just like it's tit for tat, man. It's all in preference as well. It's kind of like who would you want as your starting QB? Like,
well, that would be a different list. That would be a totally different list. Same thing. Criteria means a lot. But if you said who do I want, that's different. Totally different. I wouldn't.
So if you start your team right now, who are you taking? Jordan Love or Sam Darnold?
Oh, Jordan Love. But Sam Darnold? Yeah, Jordan Love. Sorry. What about you guys? Come on. What are we talking about? Let's not do this. Come on. Sam Darnold.
If I got the right coaching staff, Sam Darnold.
Hey, that's what
No.
If I'm picking my coach, I'm going with Sam Darnold. I'm sorry.
If I'm trusting my team, if
I can have Andy Reid as my head coach,
you're going to pick Sam Darnold over Jordan Love.
Yes.
Who's y'all are freaking wild, bro. Okay. All right. Whatever. That's y'all's, I guess.
This ain't the Jets. We're not picking up.
No, but I'm saying we're doing the same thing for Jordan Love, though. That's my problem.
Jordan Love.
Like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to keep saying it's good because you're messing me up. I'm not I have a whole. We have a thing, Jose. Normally that we talk about Jordan Love.
Not anymore. You broke up the club. You're out the club. We were in the I Hate Jordan Love club.
I know we were,
and you put him in your top 10. He's out. out. Literally out. Sorry.
He's out. I'm out.
Man.
I did it to myself. That's okay.
It's all right.
That's all right.
It's
That's all right.
I
hope this year I get proven wrong. I hope I get proven wrong. That's fine. That's
oh
cool.
yeah, I will be proven right. Just don't get me wrong. They will be the worst. Green Bay will be the worst team in the NFC North. I guarantee it.
Yeah. It's a big call. Oh, all right. I guess if you have something else to say, please, it's your show. Before we end the quarterback thing, I want to hear a quarterback that wasn't on any of our, or at least y'all's list, that you think can make a huge jump into a top 10 style of list. This, of course, is forecasting. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the quarterback that I'm saying is going to be Cam Ward. There was a lot of things I didn't like a lot of things I saw, but he is a risk it kind of guy. And with Brian Daboll going over there, with the security blanket and Wan'Dale Robinson, with the Carnell Tate, which is going to get probably 80, 90 targets, Calvin Ridley can take the number 2 spot where he's normally at least competent at. I think Cam Ward can take a jump, not be a top 10, actual top 10 quarterback.
I'm going to give you a guy from both conferences. So my NFC guy is going to be Bryce Young.
Oh, now I want to throw up. I'm just kidding. I said Cam Ward. I know I said Cam Ward. It's all right.
No, but I'm just saying you said can make the jump. They've already pushed playoff. Like he's already shown what he can do when he's well protected. If he can evolve from there, he can make that top 15 jump. I think that's possible for him. Another guy. Well, I don't think it's really another guy. I think he's already kind of in that conversation. I just think he needs to. I mean, I guess he's the AFC Jordan Love. It's Trevor Lawrence. He just needs to be completely consistent because he starts off. Either he starts off cold and then he heats up, or he starts off hot and then he deflates.
Right. So one or the other for sure.
And I love him because I think he has the arm talent. He has escapability. Sure. He's a natural. He's not. I don't think he's a game manager. I think he's a guy out there that can go out there. You have an offense and he can run it to the team. But it's just that sometimes he makes a blatant read here and there, and you're just like, man, what were you thinking? And then he can come back and hit you with an 80-yard bomb. And it's just like that's the guy I've seen. Like that's who I know can be that. So those are my 2 guys.
Okay. For me, the guy who'll be knocking on the door. Now, I don't know if you're good in there. It's gonna be Kyler Murray under Kevin O'Connell.
Good.
I like that. I'm not a big Kyler Murray fan. It's history known. I've never cared for him. But I'm giving the benefit of the doubt that with Kevin O'Connell, you got Jettas, you got Anderson, you got Joanne Jennings, you got TJ Hawkinson.
Man.
You better fucking be near a top 15 guy, if not a top 15 guy this year.
I'm actually rooting for him. Like I really want to see him do well because he has some great. I don't want to say great years, but they had some good years in Arizona where they started off piping hot, and you thought they were gonna do something, and they just died, bro. Like
I think the perfect way to go about it. You were kind of about to touch on it, James. Kyler. I've said this before on this show or the People's Debate. I don't know which one, but Kyler has games where it's the best games of the week. Where what's the best passer rating? 158.3. He had multiple games like that. He has multiple games like that. Sometimes against decent competition. And then the next game, it's just like, what the hell is Kyler even doing? He's not like he's making the beautiful part is Kyler's not a turnover machine. He's never been a turnover machine, but he's been again, inconsistent where like Kyler ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing anything basically. Right. So under Kevin O'Connell, I agree with you, Jose. The one thing Kevin O'Connell has is I guess he's not good with young quarterbacks, but he's good with guys with history. Sam Darnold, Carson Wentz looked okay. Nick Mullins, Josh Dobbs. Hey, Kyler Murray is compared to Kirk Cousins, compared to all of them, has the least turnover tendencies. He's not a turnover guy, but sometimes he just doesn't let it go. And I think Kevin O'Connell could really bring that out of him with everything that Jose just said.
Yeah, I like that. Who's your AFC guy? Or do you got one?
I mean, I mean, Trevor could be, but I think Jaguars are gonna suck this year, respectfully. I'm still praying CJ Stroud finds something, bro. But that haircut is not helping him at all.
Man,
Okay,
bro. I don't know. Okay.
I didn't even see it. I didn't see it. Fair enough.
What? Man, I don't know.
CJ Stroud has all the tenacities to do it, but I don't know if it's the lack of OC or the lack of preparation during the offseason.
Yeah.
But if CJ Stroud could just find it, bro, he could be there in the conversations with these other guys.
That first year they played Baltimore, I was so happy because I was like, there's finally a black quarterback that can really sling the rock, that can just really be a pocket demon.
Right.
And don't gotta run and all of that stuff like that. And then the next year you just deflate. You just it goes. And I understand losing a couple of receivers and stuff like that, but I feel like you just got to consistently take that jump. And I felt like he was taking that jump. Man.
Not the best haircut. Shows his 5 head too much.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man. Yeah, he should have kept. What is he doing? That's not right. That's not good. Okay.
That's crazy.
CJ. Why'd you cut that? Well, you better have a great year.
I'm trying to see who he looks like. It's there, but it's not. I can't really.
He looks like Cool Urkel. You know,
it's man. I can't even. When I get it, I'll say it, but that's crazy. But yeah, he's one of the ones. I hope he can find that resurgence.
Trying. But all right, guys. Next week gonna be another fun one. We'll be talking AFC West, so we'll be talking about Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders, and then we'll also be whoever's able to get on top 15 safeties in the league.
We're getting just general safeties.
Yep, doesn't matter which position of safeties. Okay. We don't got enough weeks to talk about each position.
Right on. Okay,
so we gotta go safety. So whoever's available next week, let's do it. AFC West will be the topic next week, guys. I do appreciate y'all for hopping on, for giving me this time. I know it's a very long time, but thank you for it nonetheless. If we get more guys along the way, I won't have us all do our predictions for each team. I'll just do one person per team and stuff like that. But so that way we can move on quicker. But guys, thank you nonetheless for hopping on. Thank you guys for watching either live or on demand. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the comments. Do truly appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to our new subscribers throughout the show. I saw that. I do truly appreciate it. Guys, when you have a chance, check out the People's Debate. Milton's got a new video going up, and he's telling y'all how life is going, and y'all feel the opposite. Debate him. He don't mind. Talk about it. Have a good conversation. You know, if you want to make it political, religious, anything got going that he's down to talk about, hit him up. Guys, James is gonna kill you in Madden. I saw him defeat Alex by 60 a few weeks ago. Oh man.
You play Xbox or PlayStation?
I'm on Xbox, but it's crossplay, so I can play you on PlayStation too.
Someday. I haven't played in a while, but Madden was someday I'll play it, brother.
Nope, I'm bowing out. I don't know. I don't need to get that.
I used to be really good, so we'll see. I'll see if I still got it.
I don't need the
belt. But you know what though? I will give Alex his credit. It got ugly very fast. It really got ugly very fast. But
he got cocky. He's been challenging for 5 years.
But he knows what he's doing. He's just not like an active gamer. You know what I mean? So the reads are a tad bit late and his adjustments are a little slow. But other than that, he made some plays. I ain't gonna lie, he made some plays. But
those are very nice comments from you after you put 60 on him or you beat him by 60. It's very kind.
But that's what I'm saying. I actively play in league, so it's like my thumbs are always with you.
Very kind of you. But guys, do like, share, subscribe, find good stuff. Oh, and James and Milton, if you're free Saturday, there's a fantasy combine that needs an extra body. I don't know if y'all want to wake up that early, but yeah, I'm just saying.
What time?
Never mind, James. It's 9 a.m. Never mind. I know you.
I'm saying I'm doing a Bible study at 10, so me and my brother doing a Bible study. But like I was saying, if it was after that, I'll pull up.
Okay, well, I need to find a body to help out for this league so I can walk around shredding this.
Who league is that?
My buddy Kevin's. Winner takes all. $50 buy-in.
Okay.
So I got the whole money caboodle last time. So
that's what's up.
This is me right here. Oh, there you go. Right there, Mr. Got Your Ass right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Puka,
Respect.
my guy. That's gonna be my keeper. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and in our league, so spoiler alert, my keeper right now is Omarion Hampton. I think he's gonna have a breakout year this year.
I think mine is gonna be Drake London. I'm definitely thinking he's gonna. Yeah.
I don't know. Who did I tell you, Jose?
I don't know who I said. But you're like, give me some draft picks, damn it.
I'm trying to trade everybody away. Nobody wants to trade with me.
That's how everyone's scenario right now. Maybe we'll talk about at next month's fantasy combine for our league. Well, maybe we'll have a cookout, like I said in the text thread. But guys, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Follow us wherever you can find us if you can. If you can't find us, well, it wasn't meant to be. But nonetheless, guys, we love y'all. For James, Milton, myself, we are Puro Pinche Sports, and we are tired. Good night, everybody.
2-4.